chosen by you at jewellerymaker.com, and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
Hello, so nervous. Hello and welcome to Jewellery Maker this morning. I'm Lucy. If you've not met me before, I'm Lucy, and I haven't been on for about a month and I'm absolutely terrified. Isn't this silly? Isn't this ridiculous? I'm absolutely terrified. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, well, I know where I am, obviously, and I've really missed it, and now I'm back. Oh, I'm really scared, which is awful because I'm making the fabulous Laura Binding scared as well. She's just said, oh no, stop it, I'm shaking now. I've gone really nervous, but how are you?
I'm good, I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. Yeah, we're,
nice to
everything's going to be okay. My dad's been very poorly, but hopefully, you know, we're on a journey for getting better now, fingers crossed. So, and I just want to say, I know I put it on Facebook, seriously, to all of you out there who've sent in messages and well wishes, it's been very overwhelming and I can't thank you enough. Honestly, it has been, the support's been incredible. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you can support me today as well, that would be great, because I'm terrified. I've only been doing this for 6 years. I have almost 4 weeks off and I've forgotten what I'm doing. Well, I haven't actually. I know exactly what we're doing. This is Jewellery Maker. Now, if you've never joined us before, sorry about that garbled intro into the show. It's not usually like that. It's usually very professional. Is it? It depends who I've got with me. Do you want to got with me on the crew today? Where's Claire gone? She's gone to get you a drink, Chloe. She's gone to get Chloe a drink. But in the meantime, Bambi, pop on. Now, for those of Bambi, when did you actually come back to the crew?
I came back on last Friday.
Last Friday. Come in, come in. Now, for those of you who've been with us since the very beginning, you will know that he is called Tom, but we like to call him Bambi because, well, why do we call you Bambi, Tom?
I think you said eyelashes.
Yeah, these beautiful long eyelashes, and he's just like, it's just a Bambi. As you get to know him more, if you've not met him before, you'll just see he's just adorable. Now, we didn't have you with us on the team for quite a while because you decided to go off on your travels.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we've forgiven him now. You can come in closer, that's all right. I'm not going to bite. So whereabouts did you go for those people that haven't known?
I went to Peru.
Peru.
Chile. Bolivia. And Argentina.
And when did you get back?
I got back end of last year for Christmas.
Yeah, and you've still got a suntan. I think this is a little bit... it is real, yeah. I'm comparing to my out of the bottle, which don't look at my knuckles today. And you're looking really well, and I'm so pleased he's back on our team, folks, after being travelling and getting back into the company, and now he's back here with us. So this is Bambi, everybody. We've also got Claire as well on the team. Where is she? And you're currently directing. Claire is now currently directing. And we've got Chloe with us as well. We've got Karen with us, who's producing, and we've got the fabulous Kim as well, who's our floor manager today, and she's currently sorting out some Wall of Fame entries. That's the team today. I am joined by the fantastic Laura Binding, and we have got for you today 3 stunning kits. Now, for those of you who haven't joined the show before, this is all about, well, we've got two shows, and to be honest, I've only seen a glimpse of the new show in the evening. So I know the new show in the evening is really fast paced, and it's all about getting some amazing bargains and sort of getting in there, and it's buy. And in the morning show, we have a bit more of a now, but this is about establishing you with your techniques, ways to use kits. We have a guest designer with us, a professional jewellery maker with us, and it's also an opportunity for you to really interact with us during the live shows as well. And of course, this show is repeated for the next 24 hours, apart from when the live show is on in the evening, 5 till 9. It's on the same channel if you're watching on Sky, and if you watch Freeview in the morning, to get the late shows in the evening, you need to pop onto the internet or indeed have a look on Sky or Virgin as well. So during the show today, I have got Lots of brand new things. You don't tend to see brand new things in the evening show. In the morning show, we're going to do lots of brand new things, and you'll see how to use them as well. Now, it doesn't matter if you've never made a piece of jewellery before in your life, or if you're the most experienced jewellery maker. We've obviously, and honestly, we've got something for everybody in the show. So in today's show, I'm going to be launching 3 brand new kits. Now, just being away for a few weeks, and I have not picked up a pair of pliers, a head pin, I've done nothing. And I've been making jewellery since I was about 12. So that's about 5 years. Thanks, everyone. Tumbleweed. But literally, if you've never made anything before, we're going to show you what to do. And I'm going to go through quite a lot of basics today as well, just to get me back into the swing of things, because I'm used to making jewellery pretty much on a daily basis. Haven't made anything for about 4 weeks. We've got Laura with us as well, obviously, who's one of our wire work specialists. So we're really going to focus heavily on a lot of the wire work techniques. Different from Rachel Norris's gizmo techniques, if you've seen those, but the two can complement each other beautifully. So, shall we have a look at our first of the 3 brand new kits in today's show? Okay, here we go. So this is the most stunning kit. The colours are absolutely beautiful. They're these sultry, silvery greys. But what I love about this one is you've got 3 very different gemstones in there. So you've got 3 very, perhaps different, 3 very definitive looks. But you've also got the opportunity to use them together, and when they are used together, they give a very, very, very designer look. It's going to be particularly evident when we see a necklace that Laura's done with those, using them all together. Now, when it comes to a kit, you get pretty much everything you need to make a piece of jewellery other than a toolkit. Okay. I'm going to talk you through the toolkit a little later as well. So that's our first kit, and that's called Montpellier, darling. Is there a wine called Montpellier? I know it's a country, no. I know it's in the south of France rather, but there isn't a wine called it. I think there should be. I quite fancy a glass of Montpellier. Even though it doesn't exist. Should we have a look at the second kit? I'm back in the swing of things, aren't I? Yeah. Talking about booze. Now look at this next one. What a beautiful wow factor. Now the gemstones that you're seeing there, I actually think could interact really nicely. We've got another 3-strand pack coming up later in the show as well. And I think there's a really fabulous crossover because we've got some really vibrant, beautiful blue agate on its way. That's an amazing printed shell that you're seeing in there. And you've got the big squares, and then you've also got little wheels as well as faceted rounds in there. So again, lots of scope for different ways of using different shapes. That's very much a shape-orientated kit there as well. And then our third kit in the show today will be Caroni. Ah, there we go. I knew she was talking to me. I couldn't quite hear her. Now, when it comes to this kit today, this is Unique Chic. And with this kit, Laura has very kindly brought in a piece of jewellery that inspired the design that she has made, one of the necklaces for that kit. So that will come up a little bit later, but also the most in, can I wear that pendant a little later? Because that is so gorgeous, and I do think it would look really nice with my top. It would actually. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Might be a bit long. Have a look. Do you know what? It might be a little bit long today, but let me just show it to you here. I don't need to shorten it because if I wasn't sitting down.
Well, yeah.
If I wasn't sitting out, because I want that at the end of the show. That is absolutely beautiful. So, will we learn how to do any of that in today's show?
Probably not that one because it's got quite a few different techniques. I can try and explain it briefly. Okay. It's just putting it all together. Maybe we could pop that on another DVD. Yeah, it would be a good little project to do, definitely.
Now, what we do have, sorry, I just cut you what we do have here at Jewellery Maker as well is lots of DVDs, and we have got the DVDs of Laura's wire work as well, which are just amazing. I learned so much just being by the side of her doing them, so we'll show you those DVDs a little later. Okay, you can also text into the show to 60777, folks. Start your text message JM Studio. You can text in 60777. It would be fantastic to hear from you because I am terrified. Even though I feel like I'm getting into the swing of things, it has possibly occurred to me for the first time in 6 years I'm on live television. I know, random, but true. 60777. Right, Manager Special also coming up. In fact, we've got a close-up for this. Oh my word. Now, on first glance, you might actually think that that is the metallic coated hematite that we've had in previously. Well, it's not. You've got 3 shapes in there. If you have a look at the image that you're seeing at the moment, on the top, they're faceted black onyx in the rounds, and actually, you've got metallic treated and coated black onyx, excuse me, in the other shapes as well. So the ovals and then those stunning pear drops, and when the light hits them, you've got that, yeah, quite sort of, it's a mesmerising metallic essence. There's a real golden hue with some gold findings that could be quite striking, and that will be coming up for you a little later. That's a manager's special that will pop into the show a little later. Right now though, oh, and we've got a couple of sneaky competitions. Can I show you what you're going to win in the competitions today? Just as an example, we've got 2 of these to give away in today's show. These are massively heavy. That's one of them. It's literally packed full of gemstones. So we have done scoops in the past, but look at that. That must be more than about 6 scoops in there, and we've got another one coming up as well. Okay, let's get rocking and rolling. Let's get shopping. The early bird catches the worm. We're going to start with one of my favourite gemstones of all time, and it's a faceted puffy coin of smoky quartz, and they are gorgeous. What was that? Sorry. Oh, no, we're on limited stock. I thought they'd be saving all the limited stock for the evening shows, but we've been treated to a limited stock. They are stunning. Now, smoky quartz is the national gemstone of Scotland, as many of you will know out there. But for me, when someone says, would you like some smoky quartz to use, always take that, because it's a very, very, very versatile gemstone. You'll find with a particular hue of a good quality smoky quartz, you've literally got, oh, hello, that's a change since I've been away. Is that right? One post and packaging price. Oh, do you know what? Ignore me. I am being a little bit ridiculous. It's okay. It's all right. I just completely confused myself for no reason whatsoever. Now here we go. So it's one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day, and that of course includes the morning show and the late show as well, and all of the repeats in between, and if you're shopping off the website at the same time. So these are measuring 10mm in their diameter. They're really pretty. Look at the way they're flashing around those lights. Anyway, that's the luster that you've got off there. There's 150 carats in that single strand. They're really, really, really elegant, and I just think it's really important, particularly, you know, during the morning shows, we're giving the opportunity to really look, or indeed this show, if you're watching a repeat, in this style of show, we're giving the opportunity to really look and scrutinise the gemstones so you can see the clarity, you can see the colour. And as you're using these, you've got a lot of scope for weave techniques with the faceting in there as well, or even simply putting them by themselves. I think smoky quartz is lovely as well for all seasons. It's not a particularly definite seasonal gemstone. I think it gives you a glamour. I think if rather than going for jet black in the evenings during the summer, perhaps just soften it a little bit with the smoky quartz. So you've still got that luxurious depth of colour and a lustre there, but it's just that little bit lighter, isn't it? I'm going to hold these up to the neckline for you because I think they're going to sparkle really beautifully, and they're going to be a bargain. What are they going to be, Bambi? Bargain. I haven't done that for 4 weeks, strangely enough. I've been around the hospital going, bargain! BZK Y18 is the code on these. They're absolutely beautiful. I think you should consider these as some of your staple gemstones to be using. The full strand of 150 carats of genuine gemstones for £9.95. I think you'll need these. They are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. And I tell you what, with some of the designs that we're going to learn from Laura today, and I know we're going to be looking at one of the rings, can you imagine just one of those made into a ring? How pretty would that be? And you've got the scope for doing that a lot of times over, because obviously you've got a 38cm strand. Now we've got a beautiful strand that, to be honest, it's backed by popular demand. Am I Alan Parching it up this morning? Backed by popular demand. Let's do it. Now, to be honest, the pearls and the smoky quartz look really beautiful together. This time of year, how many of you have never made a piece of jewellery before, fallen upon the show today, and you've got a wedding to prepare for? Have you seen what you can pay for pearl jewellery out there? And the reason I'm saying wedding jewellery is because pearls are one of those gemstones that very much so is affiliated and associated with weddings. Look at these, they're huge. These are going already. They are 10 to 11 millimetres each. And what you can see on the outside of these is you've got some delicate rings on them. And with the rings that you've got there, that really works as a fabulous sort of a groove for wire to sit into. For example, if it's, what's the word I'm looking for? A ridge. Yeah, a ridge. Now the code is ZKDP54. These are big pearls, right? I want you to be able to get these today. I want you to get them. They're back in stock, but just to let you know, pearls at the moment are one of the most popular strands apparently that have been flying out over the next couple of weeks. I do think that's a seasonal thing. I think at this time of year, as we're approaching the wedding seasons, or even in the wedding seasons really, at this time of year, sort of as soon as the end of February hits, then it just takes off. These are gorgeous. Big pearls with pearls. The size of a pearl really influences the price of them. They're big, they're impressive, they're beautiful, and previously they have been £14.95. Now these today are going to go under a tenner. They are massive. They're genuine pearls, so they're not a faux pearl with a coating on the top. Are genuine pearls. They're big, they're impressive, they're elegant, they're real. They're 10 to 11 millimetres each. I've got lots of you stacking up on the phone lines already. Good morning if you're watching the live show, and a warm welcome to you for those of you watching the repeats. It's a free phone number on 0800 644 655. Let's get really, really, really big pearls into the collection. ZKD P54, they were £14.95. They're £8.95. This is the lowest price they've ever been to, and they're going in their multiples. Congratulations, everybody. 10 to 11 millimetres each, and with that ridge around there as well, it does give you that scope for doing that wire work, anchoring the wire around there. And again, that's something that you're going to look at with Laura today. They are the most popular colour of pearl because they are your classic pearl, aren't they? And they're just sort of, because of the size as well, they can be used as beautiful axe beads. You know, you just pop them in between others. In fact, we've got a stunning pearl box coming up later for you in the show as part of the Chosen by You. And I think they're you know, a smaller, more delicate pearl in size. And I do think that these are going to be, you know, play around with perhaps sizes, play around with the shapes of pearls as well. And I know so many of you watching today have been making jewellery for years and years and years, and it's like teaching your granny to suck eggs. I still don't know where that expression came from. £8.95 now. I've got to warn you, we're limited stock on those now. And if you are a brand new viewer, if you've never joined the show before, if you've never bought before, with your first purchase, you are going to receive a free DVD and booklet with your first purchase that doesn't just get you started, it takes you a bit more advanced as well. It's got a few more pieces of information in the back. Now, if you have already got that booklet, with a competition we're going to do later, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, you might want that to hand. And for those of you who haven't got it yet, don't worry, there's other ways of finding out the piece of information I'm going to ask of you. So £8.95 on those. They're absolutely stunning. Hold the lines if you come through to a small queue. It is a free phone number off a landline, and we'll be with you as soon as we can. Okie dokie, right. We have a slight change again since I was last with you. We have a slight change to something that's happening in the show, as in the Chosen by Yous. The Chosen by You is an opportunity for you, our fab viewers, without whom I don't have a job, so thank you for being there. You can send in a list of 10 components, and if yours is chosen, it gets made up by one of our professional designers and sent to you completely free. And it's a way of us to thanking you for creating a part of the show and really bringing to light perhaps some gemstones that we don't usually feature, some findings, some components that we don't usually bring to light, and it's enabling everybody else to see the choices you've made. Now, during the show today, we have a chosen by you that's already been prepared, and that will be coming up later in the show, and it's been prepared by Laura. The other chosen by you has been chosen by Karen. It will be prepared by Laura today as a 4-hour, well, 3-hour and 40-minute challenge. Karen, you've chosen, we've obviously chosen your list because we think that it's just absolutely stunning what you've chosen. Just so you know, the bead box that we're first featuring here with the pearls is different from the one that Karen had chosen initially, because we literally have about 2 of that one left, and so it would be really unfair for us to show it and everyone want it and then there's none available for everybody. So it's the same style, it's the same price, however it's just a different colourway. So let's have a look at this. I told you before we've got some pearls coming up. Here they are gorgeous and the colours are stunning. Now, I don't know if you've seen around at the moment, but colour blocking, big strong colours are really, really, really in fashion. And that really transcends into the jewellery that we wear as well and that we're making. So what I love about this bead box is the fact that you've got the most stunning colour, and yet it's a genuine pearl, so it's still a very classic gemstone. But look at that colour. This is on special. Are we serious? Have I been away just far too long, or is that price lower than we've ever done a pearl bead box before? Yes, right. Come on, let's shop. This is a bargain. This is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. First of all, you've got these teal colours. Confirm that for me again, please, Karen. Yeah, this is silly. Honestly, please start dialing now for this if you want it, because this will sell out. This will sell out, because we're talking about 6 strands of pearls. They're all 38 centimetres in length. They're the baroque shape. So it's, look at those colours, look. Beautiful mermaidy colours, aren't they? Gorgeous. And, words, Lucy, you're a TV presenter. Use them. Silver pearls, raspberry pearls, and teal pearls. If you are one of my very regular viewers who's been with me since day dot, you will know that I truly get excited about a genuine bargain because I'm a shopaholic and I'm also a jewellery maker. So I get excited for genuine opportunities, and this is under £20. And then some. So it's 6 strands. They're all 38 centimetres each, the length of the strands. Now they're measuring 7 to 6 each. We do have a few different colour ways of these on the website. We just don't have particularly a lot of stock available of them. So this is going to be part of the challenge that we're setting Laura today. They are gorgeous, 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 beautiful richness of colour, and still they're genuine pearls. So you've got all that pearl essence, but you've got that colour in there as well. I think that teal is my favourite. Just look at those. Would you be happy to pay £8 a strand of real pearls of that colour? Do you think that would be a good price? Yeah? So £16 for, yeah, £16 for 2 strands. Do you think that would be a good price for genuine pearls? You're watching Jewellery Maker. Now don't forget, here at Jewellery Maker we're part of the Coloured Rocks company, which includes Gems TV and Gems TV Extra. The Coloured Rocks company is one of the largest sources of genuine gemstones in the world. So if anyone is going to get you the real deal at the most incredible price possible, it's this company. So buy with confidence. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you are ever unhappy about anything, please do give us a call. You're going to be thrilled to bits. You do get the storage box as well for all 6 strands, and we've got people on the phone lines already. Let's go for it. 0800 644 645 14.95. Now that one post and packaging price covers you all day today, so you can shop till your little heart's content. You can buy 25,000 items from me today, and of course from the late show as well. I think it's Jenny on this evening for you. So £14.95 is the price for this. Your post and packaging, you pay that once and it cover you for a full 24 hours. Don't forget you're going to get your free booklet and your DVD with your first order as well. Right then, should we go over and introduce to you, if you've never met her before, to the very fabulous Laura Binding. Hello.
Hello.
Now, for those people who've not met you before, Laura, sort of how do you fit in within the jewellery industry?
I tend to do a lot of wire work, so I tend to make more one-off pieces with the wire and have a little play about with that. But since being on Jewellery Maker, I've actually tended to make a lot more, not so necessarily wire heavy, just a little bit of an accent with all of the beads, because it's given me that challenge to do it.
Fab. So our guest designers also really expand their knowledge and their expertise by being here as well. And working with genuine gemstones, you will see a difference than working with perhaps plastic or glass beads that you've previously used before. Perhaps you'll start to integrate the two. Glass and plastic beads absolutely still have their place in jewellery making. Some people decide to use and integrate them with gemstones. Some people decide to keep them separate. I think it's personal preference, to be honest. For me, I don't tend to mix them, but actually sometimes if I've got an amazing Murano glass piece, for example, it can fit beautifully with some agate. So it's totally personal preference. So we are going to be really honing in on some wire techniques with Laura today, but with this challenge today, Karen, you have set an incredible challenge, and hair combs. I think it's really interesting that you've sent in on your list pearls and hair combs. We're going to read your email actually in just a moment, but here we go. We've got 5 hair combs now then. We also have them available in silver, but the details on your screen are the ones that are in the gold. These are just literally £2.50. 4, 5, they're the nickel free, and I tell you what, to do the different techniques of the wire wrapping around with the hair combs, with fascinators as well, to be able to use this nickel free metal is the ideal way to go. If you start wrapping around plastic, you're going to get a very different look. The code on the bottom of your screen is there for the hair combs, so they come in a pack of 5, and we do actually have a tiara and a fascinator DVD, okay? It's £4.95. Now, if you are thinking about making jewellery for a wedding, either for you to go to, or perhaps you're looking to maybe sell, or if you've had a commission for wedding jewellery, if you've just been teetering on tiaras and fascinator techniques before and hair combs, honestly, that is the way to go. That DVD, if you're really basic techniques or more advanced, for £4.95, grab that, grab yourself a pack of the hair combs and grab some wire as well. And the beauty of that as well, I think, with hair combs particularly, if you've got some random beads, different wire techniques, you can just make an eclectic mix of colours and it works. It's
good, especially if you've got a scoop or anything like that and you've just got a little selection, you can make it, because then you can make it, if you're not obviously the bride or any part of the bridal party and you're going to the wedding, you can make it a little bit sort of modern and funky to sort of go with your outfit. It doesn't have to be sort of, or you can stick to the more classic. It gives you lots of fun.
So for £2.50 for the hair combs, go for them. Maybe you've never done it before, go for it. £2.50 ain't gonna break the bank. And we do also have them in silver if you want them in the silver colour available as well. Okay, gonna move on to, what did you just say then? They're over here. Excuse me. I just walk like a crab. It's quite good for your thigh muscles, isn't it? Oh, right. Haven't exercised in quite a while. Okay, these are beautiful as well. Now the bicone is a gemstone shape that you will hear time and time and time again being referred to with tiara and hair comb techniques. ZOVI86. Now these are so pretty and the clarity of these is incredible. The beauty of getting something like a white quartz and in a bicone shape, these are going to go with everything. They're going to go with absolutely everything. The clarity, that beautiful, I mean look at the cut of them as well, that sparkle off them and the clarity. A real investment strand, particularly if you are thinking about wedding jewellery again. Now they're the 6mm, so they're slightly smaller than the other bicones we usually feature at an 8. And there's 80 carats in that full 38cm strand. They're really striking. They're just £8.45. They're absolutely beautiful. Is that water for me? Thank you very much. Lovely. Ah, it's better. Thank you, Kim. £8.45 on those ones then, so that's a full 38cm strand. Ever so beautiful, and the craftsmanship, you know, the hand craftsmanship to be able to cut those and to get that clarity, because not one of them, they're eye clean. You can't see any inclusions in those here for me in the studio. And one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. That's not just on this one item. That covers you for all day. ZOVI86, 80 carats of white quartz. They're 6mm, so they're really pretty. That's a bicone shape. Where to next then, Karen? Got you. How many strands come in this pack? I've not seen these before. Wow. But lots of changes. I go away for nearly 4 weeks and everything changes. But you.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We said goodbye. The taxi cab is waiting. You see, in my head, yeah, no. I sound like...
Yeah, no.
No. This is a really, really stunning combination of gemstones. I'm going to have to actually show these to you individually, if that's okay. 1, 2, 3. I've got 5 strands here, Karen. Is that correct? I've got 5, hun. Oh no, one's tucked away under here. I've got 6. Now, the monochrome look is one of those looks that it's just a classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'll never date. It's, I think Coco Chanel is, I think we can very much attribute this to Coco Chanel for monochrome being but a big statement look and something that's never going to be particularly out of fashion because it's your statement classics. So if we can get this calibre of gemstones to be working with these statement classic, I mean, look at them. Black spinel, onyx, quartz, rainbow moonstone. Ah, now then, okay, this is all making sense. Okay. Now I understand. Right. It comes in a full set. I really like this little bag.
It's cute, isn't it?
I wish we sold these separately. Isn't that a gorgeous little bag?
Feels really nice as well.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Now we are going to do quite an amazing offer because $34.95 is actually £10 off the original price of this. It was $44.95 before. This is, okay, I'm sorry if it seems like I'm a little bit behind with things today. I'm just taking a little while to get back into gear and there's been all these little changes. This is fab. So, you've got solid 925 sterling silver in this. You've got a pair of 925 sterling silver shepherd hooks and you can see they're the really good quality ones. You know when they go a little bit slimmer towards the front. Okay. And then we go to the rest of the silver, of which you've got the 2 little spacer beads there. You've then got 2 further little silver beads. You've got 2 bolt ring clasps. And then this is all solid 925 sterling silver wire as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you're going to be doing with
I've got some really
today.
good ideas for it.
Oh, really fab. And do you think you'll be keeping this collection of gemstones all together with it? Or do you think you'll be combining?
I don't know because it just goes with everything else so beautifully. I think it's just going to be a bit of a...
I can already see some designs on the board there. I'm excited. Right, let's have a look then. Because first of all, you've got the beautiful rainbow moonstone. I mean, look at the calibre of this. I'm wondering if you can see the shilla. Yeah, you can just see it there on your TV screen. It's not showing up brilliantly. You do need to get this home to see the beauty of it. Those beautiful faceted rondelles, and then alongside these fabulous ovals as well. And then alongside, now these are just beautiful. And I suppose there's some great use for the little springs of the wire in between as well.
Yeah, never ever throw them away. Whenever I've gotten in the past, a long time ago, before you were even around, I used to buy a lot of briolettes, went through a phase of them, and I always, little bags of these, always put them in there because they're always handy to have just to use. You'll always find use for them.
Well, they're lovely, like little spacer beads, aren't they? They're really cute. But those, look at the beauty of that. For absolutely everything that I'm featuring on your screen right now, it's just $34.95. They are really impeccable quality. Don't forget, of course, you do have a full 30-day money-back guarantee as well. And alongside the rainbow moonstone and the white quartz, you've also got black spinel and the onyx, and you've got the different shapes here of these faceted cubes. They're lovely, faceted rounds, and then the puffy ovals there as well. XSVU51. So all of these strands, what's the measurements on these, please, Karen? Okay, we're looking at approximately 10 centimetre strands, and then of course you do have the thread on the ends as well, which I know some of you are fans of using there as well. These are incredible, impeccable quality. One post and packaging price again covers you all day, and to combine those with the bind cones, this is a beautiful collection, Karen. You're going to be absolutely thrilled, because I don't think you can go wrong with this collection of gemstones. Gorgeous. And then we're going to go to a fabulous findings pack. Right, let's have a look at all the details in this. So it's all going to come to you in a little organza gift bag, and you've got an abundance of solid 925 sterling silver. Now, when it comes to using silver or silver plated, oh, I spilled my water on my trousers. What have I done there? When it comes to using silver or silver plated, I think, and you know, correct me if I'm wrong, if you don't agree with this, but I think always the preference will be to go for solid 925 sterling silver opposed to silver plated. Silver plated is going to be lower in price. It is. Solid 925 sterling silver, however, here at Jewellery Maker, we buy in, as soon as it goes to a low price, we'll buy it. As soon as we see a dip in the market, we'll buy it. So we tend to bulk buy massive quantities, and that really means that we get an incredible low price, which then obviously translates to you and your low prices. Do price comparisons for yourself. Have a look around at solid findings, and if you are wanting to sell your jewellery, for me, I had more confidence when I was selling it. If I was to say solid 925 sterling silver, for me, I felt I had more interest, because I think it gave me more integrity as a jewellery maker when I was using it alongside genuine gemstones. It is a personal preference. Again, you know, cost-wise, silver plating is going to be a little bit less. However, to get your solid 925 sterling silver, to really go for it, to be at the top of your game, to use it along gemstones, go for this pack. It's a brilliant findings pack where you have literally got 20 quint beads, you've got 10 head pins, you've got 3 pairs of shepherd hooks, you've got the toggle clasp with the 20-metre bar there as well, 20mm bar rather. Quite exciting to get a 20-metre bar of silver through your front door. You've got 5 sterling silver beads, which are measuring 3 by 4.5mm each. There's little egglets down the side. You've got 10 open jump rings. You'll take 10 eye pins. You've got bolt ring clasp and jump rings, 3 of those. You've got 4 spacer beads, and it all comes to you in the organza gift bag. It's solid 925 sterling silver. This is the most incredible price for you. The best of luck, everybody. $19.95 for solid 925 sterling silver.
Yeah, go for it. Definitely.
It's just, I think it also goes to show how incredible value for money our kits are when you've got a lot of 925 sterling silver, but really to bulk out what you've got to be able to take your gemstone jewellery to the highest level. With 68 pieces of 925 sterling silver, that is the way to go. So also that findings pack, and also one more thing today in the challenge, which is the chosen by you from Karen, will be this amazing strand. Now, we're not actually going to show you the details in this just yet. We're going to be doing the details on those a little later, and you'll see why. That's beautiful, beautiful rainbow quartz, and we'll be bringing that to you a little later. So let's just recap then. You've got the rainbow quartz, that fabulous pack with all the monochrome look with the 925 sterling silver in there as well. You've also got the bicones of the white quartz. You've got all of the hair combs. You've got 6 strands of genuine pearls as well. Those pearls are only $14.95 for all of those pearls. I think that's fair to say that it's one of the best bargains of the day so far today, so I'd definitely grab yourself the pearls. You do, of course, get the storage box as well and the findings pack. Karen, this is a stunning selection you've chosen for us today. Let's have a look at your email you sent in with this.
Oh, I'll give it to you.
Where'd it go?
Oh, it's there.
Here it is. And it says, please choose my selection because I'd love to know how to make wedding jewellery.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing wedding jewellery today, and that's many thanks from Karen Longman. I would really love some dinky earrings, an illusion necklace for bridesmaids. That would be truly wonderful. So, you know, some little ideas there, but, you know, it's up to our designers what they'd like to make. It's simply the pieces that you've chosen. And also, you've said that you're coming in, Karen, on the 23rd and to the 25th of March. You might be doing a course. Hope it's Lucy, because I'm quite mad also. Thanks, Karen. Look forward to meeting you. So, ideas so far?
Well, I've definitely got, I know I'm going to do a nice little pretty pair of wrapped earrings, which are going to be very nice.
Okay.
I've got lots of ideas. I'm going to do a wire flower. That's adaptable. I'm probably going to do it on a comb and see if I've got time to do one on a necklace as well.
Lovely.
That's very nice for wedding, either as a guest or in hair. I've done one before for bridesmaids. So.
Lovely. So a hair comb with a little flower on the side.
Yeah, I've done that before because I did my friend's wedding jewellery. Because I do like doing wedding jewellery, but it's not something I do necessarily just for doing it, because I find it's quite specific for somebody sometimes. So you make it to their requirements. So yeah, I've done that before. So I'm going to do something. Yeah, got some.
Fabulous. Well, we look forward to seeing what you're going to be coming up with a little later in the show. Right, I'm going to take my water that I don't know how I did that.
Don't spill it on my book.
I haven't spilt it on your book. No, I've just got a blob of it on my knee. Random. Right, let's go. Come on. Come on. I still feel quite alien, you know. Am I talking really fast? I feel like I'm a little bit just my normal mental self. Thanks, Chloe. Yeah, nothing changes. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. I like it. I like being back. You all right, Claire?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, she's good. She's good. Do you wish you were back in Australia?
I do, yeah.
Even though they've got bad weather over there at the moment. Poor, you know, presenter Ruth, she's gone over to go away and get a tan, and it's chucking it down the whole time she's been over in Australia so far. Get some more opportunity to shop there. Apparently they've got really good shopping malls in Sydney. Is that right, Claire? Yeah. I need to go. Should we have a Jewellery Maker trip to Australia? You know how Oprah Winfrey did it? She took all her audience to Australia for one of the final shows. Yeah, she did. How amazing to be, yeah? The audience were all sat in the audience and she said, right, we're going to Australia, and off they went. I'd love to do that.
The whole of the audience?
Yeah.
Just went?
Who were in the studio, not just watching at home.
Well, no.
Yeah, just went to Australia. I know. Right, should we have a look at my pick? This is the most amazing 3-strand pack because it's the... We're going to have a word with Paul about whether we can all just, you know, go to Australia. Why not? If it's good enough for Oprah, why not? These colours are so, I'm obsessed with these at the moment, not that you can tell with the top that I'm wearing. Greys, beautiful, soft sultry greys. Now this, first of all, is this beautiful shell which has got this fabulous pattern on it. It's almost like it's like little snowflakes, isn't it? Really lovely. Now let's get some measurements on these for you. So the shells are measuring in diameter. We're just getting the details. That's 18 millimeters in the diameter on the shell. We've then got this beautiful pearl. Now it's like a purpley, but almost like a peacock hue of the pearls, and they're measuring 7 by 6. And then I don't know if you've seen have you seen the memory wire rings that we do? I'm hoping we've got some in stock at the moment. They're only about 90p or something. And you get a few rings and you can, they're like little coils of memory wire. And the hematite, if you just thread some hematite on, the faceted hematite, it looks so effective and so pretty. And you've got hematite in there as well. These are faceted rondelles and they are measuring 8 by 4 millimeters each. So there's 310 carats in this 3-strand pack. That is absolutely beautiful. Let me hold these up to you, up to the neckline, up to you, up for you, up to the neckline. We're not live. Yes, we are. That is a gorgeous grey hue, and I think the backdrop of hematite as well works really, really, really nicely. I'll just take those down again, and if you just, you know, if you're just starting out, a simple design idea of just alternating shell, pearl, shell, pearl, shell, pearl could be really effective, really pretty, quite simple, but very effective due to the genuine gemstones you're using. They're doing the work for you there. Now this is a full 3-strand pack. The code is OSMG15. Good luck, everybody. Get yourselves involved. One post and packaging price for the whole day today. $14.95 gets you all 3 strands. So that's a £5 a strand. That's a bargain. What is it, Claire?
A bargain.
I need to come up with some new catchphrases, don't I? Bargain, mahoosive, chunky. Bit bored now. If anyone's got any ideas of new catchphrases for me, send them in. £14.95. Now, actually coming up for you, our first kit would work so beautifully. This is a bracelet that Laura's prepared for us from the first kit. I'm thinking particularly the shell with these incredible, that's a pearl, that is a single pearl. How amazing is that? A genuine pearl, massive. And there we're looking at just $14.95 for those 3 stunning strands. Actually, do you know what? Let me just, oh, I've got a post-it note stuck to a necklace. How attractive. This is coming up for you. This is part of our final kit in today's show. And I actually think the scope for combining the purpley hues in with these, in fact, all of that 3 strands, the scope for combining with those main feature beads as well, particularly the greys, really lovely. Brilliant selection of genuine gemstones and findings and other bits and pieces and wire and all sorts coming up in today's show. Stay tuned. Do you know what we're going to do on the other side of the break? A brand new kit and a competition. How exciting. See you in a tick.
Add to your collection with our Beading Basics DVD, which introduces you to some simple but effective beading techniques. Join some familiar faces as you follow our guest designers through their easy step-by-step tutorials. You'll be shown techniques such as the woven leaf pendant, the 3-strand weave, and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
I'm an outdoor girl, aren't I? Lots of wind.
I'm going to be your presenter on The Late Show.
Look at that.
And I give good hugs.
Best celebrity impression.
Oh, this is difficult.
Oh, I do a good Montgomery Burns.
I like doing Cilla Black.
Smithers! Life is full of surprises. Hatchet face.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, get out!
Get away from me, that camera's too close.
Get it now in your basket and check out!
Favourite sayings. Now, Rod Jinks keeps stealing these.
We go Lolo, Buffalo.
There's been words, but he doesn't listen.
Holy guacamole as well.
Love cakes.
What do you mean, is that the best? Did you say is that the best you've got?
Orgeano.
Yeah, it is.
Just comes out of my mouth, you know.
You know, Jewellery Maker, look at the set, it's absolutely amazing. Favourite biscuit?
A Rocky Robin.
Chocolate.
Biscuit or a chocolate bar, though. There's controversy there.
It's over yet.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka Water Slide Transfers. These transfers are sure to enhance your silver and polymer clay designs. Each pack contains an extensive collection of images from Art Deco to symbols and nature print. These easy-to-use sheets will come with full instructions and tips for use. They are a great way to embellish all of your creations. Use alongside our border moulds and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
So, we're about to set our first competition of the day, and you will be winning, the winner will be winning, it's the first person to text in with the correct answer, will win a massive carat weight of gemstones. It's a big selection box. Look at that. That is a whopper. Did you put that together, Chloe? You little star, little star. So, are you ready? When are we going to open the text lines? Okay, the text lines will be open a little later when we come to do the Wall of Fame. So probably in around about half an hour, something like that, 20 minutes, half an hour. Your question is, and it's the first person when we open the text lines, don't send it in beforehand because honestly, you won't get seen. We need you to text in, and this is obviously only during the live show because otherwise your text will not be seen. It's during the morning live show. The question is, and you need to include your customer number. What birthstone for the day of the week is pearl? Hold your answers, we'll come to it a little later. It's got time to research, and we're going to do the text number a little later. When we are ready to accept your answers, we will open the text lines, and it's the first person to text in with their customer number. And the question again, what birthstone for the day of the week is pearl? Good luck, we'll open the text lines very shortly for that. Okay, are you ready for your first kit? Now, it's an absolute gorgeous one. It's called Montpellier. It's stunning, big, strong look. You've got a lot of different shapes going on in here. But first of all, let's start off with this beautiful Chinese jade. It's hand carved. So this isn't a design that's been painted on. This is actually hand carved into the gemstone. There's 170 carats in that single strand. They're 8mm rounds, and they are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful because they just give you a completely different dimension. Now, not all gemstones can be carved into. It just literally depends on the mineral properties and the components of the gemstone itself. So they are really, really, really gorgeous. And the natural swirl on these gives a real softness to that black, doesn't it? It's like a charcoaly grey. And again, actually, they'd work with that 3-strand pack that we showed you just before the break. Would, wouldn't they? So that's your first of 3 strands. Now the next one, this is black vein jasper, and they are huge. They're actually graduating in size. They go from 11 by 7 up to a massive 29 by 15. So that's 11 by 7 up to 29 by 15. So these are big. Look at the designs that you've got on there, naturally occurring. We're going to be going under £35 on the kit. Yes, we are. Mesmerising different hues. Actually, do you know what? That monochrome pack that we've given to Laura for challenge today, that would be lovely with these, using the monochrome looks of those, gorgeous. So they're measuring from 11 by 7 up to 29 by 15. That's black vein jasper, giving you a massive 590 carats. Now we've also got 50 meters of silver colour beading thread, 6 meters of the clear elastic, 150 meters of 0.25 monofilament. If you've not used monofilament before, it's a fantastic device to use, particularly with pearls actually, because with pearls sometimes the hole in pearls can be a little bit restricted. So when you've got a 0.25mm monofilament, just give you some fluidity, and that's also lovely for some illusion style necklaces. You're also going to be getting a large and a small organza gift bag, and in your small organza gift bag, that's where all of your solid 925 sterling silver is going to come. There's 30 individual pieces of 925 sterling silver, which is 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. Okay, we're going under £35, and you ain't seen the piece de resistance yet. So, you've got your silver, you've got all of that beading thread, you've got all of the elastic. These are genuine gemstones. That's solid 925 sterling silver. These are genuine gemstones. So you've got the hand-carved jade, and then this gorgeous black vein jasper. Let's stop everything. To give your jewellery a designer element, I think there's lots of different ways that you can go about it, but certainly going against the norm, really pushes you into that designer zone. And if you've got something different to offer than the majority of other jewellery makers out there, if you're doing craft fairs, for example, I think people are drawn to your stand because they're intrigued. There's something different there that's not the typical, it's not the norm. And it's very, very designer boutique. This strand is amazing. I adore it. Talk about an organic look of genuine pearls. Feast your eyes on these. How wicked are these? The scope for wire wrapping, the scope for using them as feature pieces within lots of different wire techniques. I mean, look at them. They are incredible. This is genuine pearl, and they're going approximately 18 by 11 up to a 25 by 14. I mean, can you imagine that as a focal point, the front of a necklace? It's for me, that really reminds me of a flower, or even we're seeing perhaps angelfish. You know, these have got, they're not going to be in everybody's taste, I totally understand that, but if you're going to go for a designer look, can we get really close on that one? Is that all right, Claire? Because you can just see the most amazing metallic pearlescence. They're really fab. They're really fab. They give you something completely unique, something completely different. It ain't going to break the bank if you go for it and you're not quite sure about them. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. I think they're quite a tactile gemstone, so I think you need to appreciate these by experiencing them, getting them home, seeing what it's like to actually work with them as well. And I think, for me, I already know that these are something that I wish we had in a separate strand because they are so different, and that's what really attracts me to them. Now, obviously, with this size of pearl, and you can see the initial shape of pearl is probably approximately on that one, around about 16mm to begin with, and then it's splayed out to go up to 25mm. You can see that obviously these are going to be high priced by themselves. When you get a kit, you get the most amazing saving because we effectively bundle it all together. So what would you expect? Just this strand of amazing style pearls. And like I said before, you know, that's not going to be in everybody's taste. I totally get it. But if you're somebody who's drawn to something that's, you know, different from the norm, stands out from the crowd, artistic, organic, genuine gemstones, you're also getting the genuine carved jade. You're getting that really impressive big black vein jasper. You're also getting 50 meters of beading thread, 6 meters of clear elastic, 150 meters of monofilament, a large and a small organza gift bag, 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver, 10 headpins, 10 quint beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, 3 bot ring clasps and jump rings. All sent to you for one post and packaging price over the whole day. If you've never shopped with us before, you're getting a free booklet and a free DVD. All of this is under £35. It's an amazing offer for you today. It's brand new in, it's at £29.95. They're going hotter than hot cakes. They're going really quickly, and I know it's because of that pearl. It's a big, 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 big wow factor. We don't have that in single strands. It has got the wow factor. It sets it apart from different pearls, and yet it's that genuine gemstone. These are all real gemstones. You're going to get really exciting and different jewellery. And why don't you get that kit home, have a play around with it. If you love it, I don't know if we'll be able to do the kit again. I don't know if we'd have these pearls in again. But if you do love it, try and order another one as soon as you've started using it, you know, or we've got somebody who's got 2 of these, somebody's got 3. You know, you go for it. Go for it. Have as many of these as you'd like, because if you're attracted to something here at Jewellery Maker, you should be very aware that we don't often repeat kits at all. It's very rare for us to repeat kits. And also, you know, if there's something very different about a kit, for example, these pearls, we're not likely to get them in for quite a long time because the chances are we're waiting for your feedback on it, whether to restock it anyway. Big, big designer look. So we're going to go over to Laura and see what she's done with this kit. This, I mean, it has got, well, you know, we'll do some more typical kits a little later in the show, which are, you know, sort of more all-round gemstones, etc. But to go for, I mean, look at this. Look at the potential you have within a kit. Look at that. And really, the inspiration has come from that pearl.
Yeah, I had that one pearl left over, so I thought I'd just make a bit of a feature of it, really.
I just think that is the most stunning thing. The most stunning thing. Is there any chance of getting any closer on that, Claire? Is that okay?
I mean, there's a combination of techniques on that. I've done a little bit of the gizmo there. There's a bit of wrapping. It's just a bit of everything, really.
And the focal point is the pearl.
Yep. It's to highlight the pearl.
So just to let you know, you don't get the pearl and the suede cord on that, but kits don't have to just be used as kits. A kit, for me, I now view as, for those of you who are just starting out, a great way to start. All the thinking's been done for you. And for those, as you start to get more advanced, just use it as a bundle offer and add all your extra bits and pieces to it. Look at this necklace. Oh, I do just have to let you know as well, we've got people entering the competition already, and I'm afraid your answers at the moment will be nil and void until we say that the text lines are open a little bit later. But thank you for your enthusiasm. So let's have a good gander through this one. Where did you start? What did you think when you first got the kit?
Well, I was a bit sort of like, right, okay, because they're not my normal shapes. I'm a bit of a sort of, again, because I work mainly with wire, I do find things like this a challenge for me because I naturally go with the wire. So to sit down with this is a challenge for me and it's fun to do. I've been trying to do a bit of drawing and actually draw some ideas before I actually start. So that's what I actually did. But when I started, I knew I wanted to have some sort of the pearls across the front, but because of the shape of them, I had to sort of adapt it. And I've just basically done the sort of the ladder weave, is it? But I've just kind of sort of gone a bit freeform with it. So, and that's all done on monofilament, so it's got a bit of movement because of the because of the colour on the shells. I wanted it to be able to catch the light when it moved. I wanted it to have a bit of movement. I like the fact that it was so organic, so I wanted for something not structured. I wanted it to be a bit organic.
And I think it's really good to note as well. Look at the sheer weight of gemstones on there, and it's all on one strand of monofilament.
Yeah.
So it's really, really, really hard wearing, you know, really strong. And if I just show you the back of this as well, just simply using crimp beads in exactly this, in exactly the same way as you would use beading thread, you use the monofilament.
Yeah. I wasn't intending to go all the way up with monofilament. I was just going to do the central part with it, but as I said, I was just going and I just sort of went with it. And I thought, well, it's strong, it does hold it. So just be extra strong with the crimps, make sure you really squeeze them tight. But it does hold it.
And do you use flat nose pliers or do you use crimping pliers for crimping?
I tend to just flat, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, you can use crimping, but just be careful not to loosen, because sometimes when you squeeze them, it can loosen it a little bit whilst you're shaping it. And when you've got something as thin as monofilament, you don't want to lose. So
would you say with monofilament, perhaps use the flat nose pliers and save the crimping pliers for when you use?
Or a cover if you've got the covers. You can get the crimping covers just to make it look a bit prettier. And don't cut it short. So if, like, when you finish it, rather than cutting it right up against the crimp, feed it back down for a couple more and then crimp it. So you've got the extra, it's going to go down a few. Mine ends about there.
I see.
And it just gives it that little bit of extra, because it's not going to slide up. And if it does, it's got that
security.
Yeah.
That is real, wow, designer look. And then a matching simple pair of earrings there using the black vein jasper again. And then going to this cuff style bracelet, excuse me, just going back to those earrings, apologies there, just look at the bottom, those little hearts. And that's been, are we going to learn how to do those?
Yeah.
Oh, fabulous, they're really pretty. It'd be lovely for Mother's Day to do designs like that, wouldn't it?
I just thought it was cute.
Yeah, they are really cute. And at the same time, that's really lovely as well, the detailing on the bottom of that one.
And an earring hook as the clasp. And the reason that I've done that is because it's such a weighty piece.
Yeah.
It's very fiddly. I prefer S-clasps myself. I can never get the bolt clasps on. But with that, it gives you that, because it's weighty, it's a bit easier just to hook it on yourself.
So that's using what we would typically use as a shepherd hook.
Yeah.
Fab. So we're going to learn how to do the heart on the bottom of these.
Yeah.
Cool, okay. It's over to you.
Right, so what I've done is I've just gone for, I'm actually organised. Impressed with myself.
Congratulations.
For me, that's quite good. Okay, so I've just found two similar little sized of the jasper. They're not going to be exactly the same, but as long as they're roughly the same. So you literally just need 2 head pins and 2 hooks. Okay. So what I'm going to do is do the heart first. Where are we here? So I'm just going to put the pliers right at the end, right by the ball. I'm just going to roll my wrist, and it just brings it sort of like that. So it just looks like a sort of droop. And then get your flat nose Just pop them in around about there, see if you can see, and I'm just going to push the head pin up like that. So it's just going to create a V. So you see, put the pliers back in again on the other side. Just get it so you can see it properly. That's it. And I'm just going to bring the wire, fiddle with it a bit, back over. So you've got a rough heart shape now. And what you have to do is just bring the long piece back, down. And you're just going to move your pliers slightly up and just bring it up. So I've just folded it straight up with my fingers, if you see there, like that. I'm still holding it with the pliers. And then if I turn it around, it's going to be like that. And then you can just tweak it a little bit. And then you've just got a sort of a little heart shape like that.
That is so pretty.
It's really quick and easy. And then just to give it a little bit of strength, I just give it a little squeeze with my pliers. And then you can tweak it a little bit. It's very quick and easy. I mean, it's not joined, so it's just going to be tweaked. That's not a brilliant heart, but you get the point.
Can I be really cheeky? Can we see it again?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
So I'm just going to finish that one off then quickly.
Purely for selfish reasons, because I want to do it.
Okay. So, pliers in right at the end. And roll your hand, oops, sorry. And just roll your hand. So all I've done is just rolled my hand around like that. So when you take it off, you've got like a hook.
Yeah.
Okay. Pop your pliers in. If you're making a matching pair, then try and come around about the same place. And then put my pliers in like that. Can you see me? And then I've just pulled the head pin. I haven't moved the pliers. I've actually just pulled the head pin up myself like that. So it's created the bend. Okay. Then you put your round nose back in. And then all I'm going to do is just twist again. Bring it down. So if you look, you've got a little basic heart shape like that. Sorry about the shakes.
Cute.
And then you just pop your pliers right back into the back and just pull it up. So I've just pulled it up like that. And then you can tweak it a little bit. But that's just, it's a bit wonky like I said, but you just give it a little squeeze. And then you just, so you've got a little bit of heart there. And then you just pop your bead on. And it'll have a little bit at the top. All I've done on that one is a simple wrap. All I do is put your pliers right to the top so they're flush, and then just roll it round with my wrist. And then I just sort of bring my wrist back a bit and roll it again, and that'll bring a nice little plain loop like that.
Gorgeous.
And just attach it to the shepherd hooks, and then you've just quickly made two very cute, simple.
They're really cute, and that's only using two gemstones at the whole kit. And remember, of course, you've got those jade in there as well. The design works so beautifully with the jade and following the swirls. Thank you very much indeed. Okay. Thank you. I just want to, before we go over to the centre and see the kit again, we're being inundated with text for the answer to our competition. I just want to reiterate again, I'm so sorry, but we won't be counting those text messages. So don't waste your pennies sending in your text or your free text, sending in your answer just yet. You need to wait until we say the text lines are officially open, because then we've got somebody watching the text screen, and it will be the first text that we receive in after we've said the text lines are open with the correct number, the correct answer and your customer number on there. So just to make that clear. Okay, we'll be seeing you again in just a moment. Okay. I'm going to grab my water. I'm very thirsty today. Very thirsty.
Thirsty work.
Because I'm not used to talking this much. I haven't been gas bagging that much recently in the last 4 weeks. I haven't. I've loved not talking. Well, sort of. I do quite like talking though. Let's have another look at this whole complete kit. Now, I know, like I said before, this isn't going to be for everybody. It is a different look, but I want you to take the plunge. Go for it, because you will get. I'm so sorry. I know you just put that to one side. Can I borrow that again? Thank you very much.
Just like that?
Yeah, that's great.
Just give it to you like that.
I'll grab it off there. Thank you very much. Just have a look at this again. Okay, so you don't get the wire in the kit, but you can easily get yourself some wire. And the beauty of pearls as well, because the pearlescence and the metallic quality coming off them, so many different colours of wire are going to go. I think these pearls particularly lend themselves to being really adventurous with different techniques and wrapping as well. Oh, that would be fabulous. Yeah, Laura's just grabbed the tealy, yeah, electric tealy blue.
Sheen.
Oh, I want to get wire wrapping, I do. So we've got that fabulous strand. Then we've got the black vein jasper, and we've got the hand-carved Chinese jade as well. All of those stunning 3 strands come in the kit, as well as all your 925 sterling silver, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic, and 150 metres of monofilament, all for $29.95. Okay, are you ready for the Wall of Fame? Let's do it. Thank you as always for sending your pictures and entries into the Wall of Fame. We will be doing the launch of the launch. We're not launching the Wall of Fame at all. We'll be announcing the winner of the Wall of Fame for the previous week just gone a little later in the show. I'm forgetting how to talk. Just to reiterate again, please don't text in your answers just yet. Should we just start again? Shall we? Start again. It's that time of the show where we're going to do the Wall of Fame entries, and today being Wednesday, we will be announcing the winner of the Wall of Fame later on in the show. Just also to reiterate, don't send your text messages in with the answers to the competition just yet. We're still being inundated. I don't want, because they won't be counted. They're not even being looked at, folks, until we say that the text lines are open. I'm so sorry. Stop texting just yet your answers to the competition, because they're null and void. Right, let's have a look. And someone else is just texting, don't text your answers because it's a waste of your time and your pennies. Stop texting. Go forth.
Are we done now? Right, this is number 483, and this is a really beautiful design. It says, hi all at JM, here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I've used the Au Naturel kit, which my mum bought as she liked it so much. The brown coconut Chinese has gone on forever that I made another set with what was left. Keep up the great work. Love to you all. Hope Lucy is okay, as she hasn't been on.
Oh, thank you.
That's from Emma.
Emma, thank you.
In West Sussex.
Emma in West Sussex. Hello, thank you. Gorgeous design.
Really beautiful.
Yeah, really gorgeous. Good luck, hun. 483. I've got 484 here. Some great use of colour, and this is from Carol in the West Midlands. This is my Wall of Fame entry bracelet. Lava rock and quartz, and the bracelet on the right is made from the jasper agate and quartz. Hope they're good enough for the wall, and love watching Jewellery Maker. Keep up the good work. From Carol in the West Midlands. Thank you, Carol. Good luck to you. You are 484.
Okay, this is very bridal.
Oh, it's beautiful, very pretty.
Okay, I'm going to have to read on the side. Oh no, it is on the side. It's number 485. And it says, hi JM, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame this week. This necklace is white potato, white baroque pearls, all from JM, with silver chain, heart for my stash. I thought this would be good for a wedding. Oh, there you go, see? What do you think, JM? Lots of love to all my family at JM. Yvonne from Cheltenham. And I just think that's perfect for a wedding.
I think that is absolutely beautiful.
Really lovely.
Silver and pearl, and just the detailing of like the extended
and a little briolet there, which is
beautiful.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I've missed these. 485. Now, the final one for now is 486. Hi all, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. A real zingy necklace, perfect for summer. Bright and fresh and cheery, just like JM, laugh out loud. It features green fire agate, white quartz rondelles and clear quartz beads, and in the flowers, which I love. Fab shows I watch whenever I get the chance. Cheers from Michelle. Michelle, thank you. That really is, yeah, summer is approaching. A zingy zesty necklace. Congratulations to you. Okay. Okay, we're going to read your text messages out first of all. Thank you very much for sending them in. Apparently we've been inundated with other text messages, not just the competition ones that we're not reading yet. But let's have a look first of all at your text you've been sending in. This is from Wendy in Nottinghamshire. Morning all in the JM house. What a... I've just had another message. Please stop texting in your answers to the competitions. Oh, I'm just reading out. We're not doing the competition just yet. We're just reading out text. Let's have a look. Wendy, sorry about that, Wendy. Morning all in the JM house. What a lovely surprise, just switched on and Lucy's back. Oh, thank you. Not been the same without you. Love and hugs, Wendy and Charlie. P.S. Charlie is taking her maths exam today. Early, she's only 13. Could you send her some good JM wishes with your wand if Ed hasn't pinched them? Thanks all from Wendy. Now, Wendy and Charlie have been on the Sunday sofa. They're absolutely lovely, mother and daughter. And actually, Wendy's mum came in as well and she sat over there. She was really, really naughty. But they bought me some wands and they're lovely and they're all upstairs. Everyone plays with them. So, good luck. Yeah. Good luck for your exam. I'm pretending I've got a wand. For anyone who's tuning in, you must be thinking we're all mad. We are. Let's have a look at another one. This is from Sarah in Hampshire. Morning, Lucy. May I say I love your top? I want one. Thank you, Sarah, and thank you for brightening our mornings on such a great day. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Sarah. This top, I'd love to be able to tell you where I got it from, but I can't say it on live telly, so I'll put it on the Facebook page later. Fab. Okay, text lines are open for the competition. 60777 JM Studio, and the question again was, the gemstone of pearl is for a particular day in the week. What is the day in the week that the pearl gemstone represents? And it's in, and the first correct answer has come in from one of our regular viewers, Kellyanne in Falkirk. This time. I think so. I always say it wrong, in Falkirk. Kellyanne, congratulations to you.
I'm very
You're going
jealous.
to be sent that amazing bead box that's absolutely packed. We'll do another competition later. Thank you to all of you who've participated in that, and even you cheeky monkeys who were sending in early. It was Nell and Boy. So stay tuned. We've still got loads more to bring to you. But if you would also like to enter the Wall of Fame, giving you the chance to win £50 or £100 credited to your account, this is how you can do it. Oh, and coming up next, something else that's brand new.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
Add to your collection with our Silver Art Clay DVD full of handy tips and instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Natalia Coleman in her step-by-step guide to make this glamorous inner goddess pendant, featuring a variety of different techniques that will help you develop your skills. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
This beadbox features 3 strands of red jasper and 3 strands of aventurine totaling 1,240 carats, all for just £19.95. These earthy tones are great for your autumn collection. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code DFP038. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
I am so silly. I didn't actually say what the answer to the competition was, and the answer was Monday. Pearl is Monday's gemstone. Pearl is Monday's gemstone, not a birthstone, is it? What? Well, yeah, if you're born on that day, but it's... Oh. For Monday, it's Pearl. Maybe it's your shopping day. Maybe you were born on a Monday. Maybe it's the day you dislike most in the week and now you like it because it's Pearl. Okay, you're about to buy something. I'm serious. If you're watching and you're thinking, oh, something new I could do with a little fix, this is it. This is the first of them today, but I actually think this could, well, just to warn you for the repeat shows, this could sell out in a live show because we haven't got a huge quantity. They're amazing. Now I want you to think, before I show you them, I want you to think summer holidays. I want you to think, I've just booked my holiday. I'm so excited. Going away with my best friend and her husband and my 3-year-old godson, and we're renting a cottage in just outside Padstow in Cornwall because I'm obsessed with it down there. And my best friend's very excited because if you have children and you know the television programme Grandpa in My Pocket, apparently the house featured is very lovely, and apparently it looks a bit like that, what we've rented. Now I haven't seen Grandpa in My Pocket.
Yeah, I have several, yeah.
Well, you have a 3 and a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're expected to know. The reason I'm talking about that is because for me, this next 3-strand pack sums up everything that you'd want from a beautiful Cornish holiday. Sort of in terms of the colour, the freshness, the inspiration. Now, when you do go down to Cornwall, you know, silver, Cornish silver is very, very popular. And, you know, a lot of beautiful handmade jewellery seen in boutiques down in Cornwall. This is a 3-strand pack of the agates, and this is going already. The code is HSGP92. We are going to do the most incredible price on this. Now, can you imagine that with some just dinky little pearls? Can you imagine that with just some silver balls? I tell you what, I've got a pearl pack coming up for you a little later in the show that features these. That's one of my Lucy picks later in the show. So you get the agate now, but that's part of a 3-strand pearl pack, those two. I think, in fact, that works so amazingly with the other strands as well. So you get this one, and they're 6mm rounds. And then you've got the big ovals, but you've got 2 sizes, one slightly smaller than the other one. Look at these. Can you imagine plain white t-shirt, dark blue pair of jeans, fabulous necklace.
Yeah, chunky. I'd do a bracelet.
Would you?
Nice with the slab in the middle, a nice sort of chunky wrapped bracelet.
And would you use, I suppose, silver would be the colour that you grabbed?
Probably,
wire?
or blue even, because the coloured wire would go nice with it. Or if you want to go for like a really fashionable at the moment, it's like the slab just hanging off of a long chain. A lot of places are doing that kind of style. If you think of how many you could do out of that, and space a couple of like the little ones around it.
That'd be just gorgeous. Or just, you know, threading a lot of the beading thread together to form the chain. So with the large agate here, these are measuring 40 by 30mm on these, and 20 by 15 on these ones, and then you've got the 6mm on the little faceted rounds. Now these are absolutely gorgeous. We're quite limited in stock. They're brand new in. Look at the individual patterns, and I promise you we're going to do an incredible, incredible, incredible price. I actually, to be honest, think the price that we're about to do for all 3 isn't a ridiculous price for just the large ones or the medium ones. I don't think that's a ridiculous price at all. you're going to be blown away. But you need to be dialing quickly if you haven't yet done so. Remember, it's only one post and packaging price for all day today. Get yourselves on the phone lines by calling our free phone number 0800 644 655. Price is coming at $13.95 for the lot. It's a bargain. What is it, Bambi?
A bargain.
It is a bargain. And I tell you what, coming up later in my Lucy picks, I've got the silk. I've got those. Don't you just think those look amazing together? Now, I don't know about you if you've got any, I've got quite a lot of lapis lazuli at the moment. I bought it, I sort of bulk bought it when it was on offer. I think some lapis would look gorgeous with that. Perhaps some white howlite. I probably would, for myself, actually some greeny hues coming through here as well would look absolutely gorgeous. You know, you could put some deep purples in there, really play around with the colour. They're flying out in their multiples. If you want more than one pack, go for it. We're limited in stock, so go for it today. More than one pack, it's only one post and packaging price, and $13.95 just for the large ones. Great price. Remember, these are genuine gemstones. You know, that I actually think as well, some of the polymer clay that beads that you're making yourselves alongside some of these big agate slabs would look absolutely striking. And then you've got a real sparkle from the 6mm agates in there as well. Yeah.
A few of those, although it's not too heavy, it would give it a nice balance to wear as well.
Yeah.
If you were making your own beads.
I don't know if you just heard the beginning, because I don't think Laura's mic was on, for just the beginning there. Just say, if you're putting it with the Sculpey clay, it'd be a nice balance between it, which just lighten it a little bit as well. So have a real play around. And I do think just any of these, I mean, look at that. Thank you. This is really fab. Loving that. Now, we do have less than 100 of those now in stock. Grab them while you can, particularly if you're catching a repeat of the show as well. And don't forget, we do also have an incredible manager special coming up for you a little later, which is featuring the metallic coating on top of black onyx. It's quite a mesmerising, awe-inspiring collection of gems. It's really fab. Okay, now the 3-strand pack of pearls I've just shown to you, sorry, 2 of the strands I've just shown to you, just come in a 3-strand pack. I just want to show you these again, because I think they would work so beautifully with the next kit I'm about to bring to you. I'll be featuring these a little later in the show. They feature silver, teal, and the lilac. They're beautiful, gorgeous, and actually, particularly the lilac, in fact, all of them. Now I'm looking around the studio and realising that they're just going to go with everything. You've got to get those today. You need them. I love you. Haven't kissed a gemstone in quite some time. Right. If you're going to get yourself started in making jewellery for the first time, go for a kit. All the thinking's been done for you. It's the easiest thing to do, and you get an amazing offer, because it's effectively like getting a bundle offer. Because quite honestly, if you have a look on the website and try and get all of the strands and the silver and all the components that come in a kit individually, you'll be paying a lot more. This is called the Good Look Charm Kit. Now, I'm going to begin with this strand first of all. It's nuggets, and I know so many of you out there, or little chip nuggets, are massive fans of these. They're gorgeous if you've ever done a knitted bracelet. And in fact, I know I'm on the show tomorrow with Sheila, so it's a bit short notice, but Sheila does some gorgeous knitted cuff style bracelets with these. They're amazing. We'll try and feature that again on the show quite soon. This is real amethyst. Now, it's not the darkest of colour amethyst, but there's 290 carats in that strand. 290 carats. Now, that's a full 90cm strand as well, so there's a lot there. It does go with my top, doesn't it? I'd love to say that I planned it, but that would be a lie. It's complete coincidence. Right, it's 290 carats there. Now you've also got this sage amethyst. Now this is really cool. I can imagine wire work again looking really funky with this. Perhaps even Rachel Norris's gizmo wire work around the outside to form the actual structure to the bangle, and then use the type of wire work you do, Laura, in between.
Because we both do quite different wire work, but it's good to combine it both together, the techniques that we both do,
Yeah, we're thrilled to bits. It's the perfect combination for us here at Jewellery Maker to have two professionals of wire work with completely different techniques. And of course we've got Louise as well, who also does the wire work, and she tends to combine a lot of them and take essences of different things. So this is sage amethyst. There's 320 carats in that single strand. Sage amethyst, they measure 9 by 9 up to 14 by 8 millimeters each. Now the beauty of this amethyst is it's incredibly natural and organic. This is totally natural, it hasn't been treated in any way. If you take a close look at it, I think it's going to be particularly appealing to those of you who have a passion for crystal healing as well, because you can see it in its very organic nature. But it's not sharp at any point, it's been really smooth, so it's perfect for jewellery making. Now alongside that as well, I adore these. Now this is agate and it's been dyed. And depending on how the agate's actually structured and formed, depends how the agate takes on the colour. Look at those. I actually think, again, you see, this 3-strand pack with that one, you could use those. And then with the next one, you could use those. And up there, you could use those. Oh, I tell you, that 3-strand pack of pearls. This is a beautiful, really beautiful strand of the agate, and all of these measuring 25 millimeters in their diameter. They're really fabulous. They're really, really, really impressive. This is called the Good Luck Charm Kit, and you've got 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver in here as well. So that's 10 headpins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. You've also got 50 meters of beading thread, 6 meters of clear elastic, a large and small organza gift bag, and 150 meters of the 0.25 millimeter gauge of monofilament. So a huge carat weight in there, lots of scope, lots of different shapes and sizes, genuine 925 sterling silver, genuine amethyst, and the equivalent of 4 strands actually in that kit. Good luck everyone, get yourselves involved. One post and packaging price all day. This is $27.95 and loving it, loving it. And of course amethyst, we always say that it's one of those gemstones that if you've got it, a lot of people recognise it, and I think it does give you credibility as a jewellery maker. Now what gives me credibility as a person is having a cup of tea. Kim, I love you. She's just bought me a brew. Now I have done something very good in the 4 weeks whilst I've not been here. I've weaned myself. I've used this opportunity because I haven't had to get up at 6, which I do during work. I've been getting up around about 8, and I've used that time to wean myself off caffeine. I know! So I'm now a fully fledged decaffeinated tea drinker, and I'm very proud of this. And I had a stonking headache for days, but I did it.
I only drink decaf coffee normally if I'm at home or through choice.
Yeah.
I do drink caffeine, but since I from Kayla, I went straight onto the decaf.
Oh yeah, because you're supposed to do that.
Well,
as
yeah,
well, aren't you?
and I've never gone back because I drink a lot of coffee. So
oh well, I'm still having caffeinated coffee, and I'm still making up for it with wine in the evenings.
Oh yeah,
but I don't often
wine
have
doesn't
coffee.
count.
It doesn't, does it?
No. But I can tell you some good decaf coffees.
Oh, we'll talk coffee later. How exciting. Now I've got my cup of tea at the ready. Are we ready for the class? And we're going right over here. Right, okay, let's do it. Limited. They're all going to be under £20. Okay, so this is Shine, Shine Like a Light. WHG P17. Let's have a look at these. You see, these are going to be low stock, and I've not even seen them before because I've not been here. This is gorgeous.
And the gold heart chain, and it was amazing.
Oh, let's have a look and gander through this. This is beautiful. In fact, actually, this is with silver findings. This one,
Yeah,
but you can always.
I got given gold heart chain and a bit of gold extras
to use with
it. Yeah,
nice.
and it really brought it to life. But with the silver, it's lovely as well.
Just goes to show you don't have to use a kit within the confines of the kit. Now that cherry red, that is sexy lipstick red. These are the type of colours. If you've been watching Upstairs Downstairs, you can imagine the lady of the house wearing jewellery.
That was filmed outside my office.
Pardon?
That was filmed outside my office.
That was filmed outside your office?
Yeah, I work in Bristol, in the centre of Bristol. I'm on like the 14th floor in the middle of Bristol, and it was, me and my friend were like, what's going on there? We could see it being filmed down the side. We later found out that's what it was.
Well, you should have gone in and said, can I make you any jewellery for that
Well, we were
programme?
up in the office by the time we sort of...
Next time you should be all over it, all over it. So here we go. Within this kit that is going to go under £20, we've got the shell coins, which are 20mm in their diameter, jade rounds, which are 6mm in their diameter, and gorgeous garnet. So Chinese jade, 6mm rounds, the faceted garnet 6mm rounds, and the shell, that is a beautiful colour. Now you've also got 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of elastic, and a large and small organza gift bag. And your 925 sterling silver, 30 pieces, 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 2 pairs of bolt ring clasps and jumper. You're actually going to get 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings there, folks. Sorry, that's the incorrect image for you. You'll get 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. It's going under £20. It's limited stock. It's at £19.95, and one post and packaging price covers you for all of your shopping all day. So today, during this show, the repeats of this show, and of course during the show this evening, where you'll be joined by Jenny. So £19.95 on that. Are you ready for the next one? That's called Shine Alike. Thank you, girls. Just singing Shine, Shine Like a Star. Right, this one is UIG P81. Oh, hello. Big carat weight on this. Whoa. Oh, I'm liking this. This is flower power. Oh, this is fab. Have a look at this strand. This started off at £24.95. You see, that's just fab with just a plain white, again, a plain white top, plain white blouse in the summer. And something like that, you could just literally restrand it. Now, what you're looking at here is graduated plain rounds of Chinese jade, going from 8 up to 16mm each. And look at that variety of colour that you've got in there. Really spring, zesty spring. You're also going to be getting, and you might want to decide to use those as they are. You might actually decide not to use those with any of the other gemstones in the kit. You might decide to chop that up and use them all just in their different colours. Going to go with so many different things. But then you've got these beautiful little dinky amethyst plain rounds, which are 6mm. Really pretty. And then, my word, this is huge. Beautiful garnet. Did I do that well?
Garnet.
Garnet.
Skirt Lush, my lover.
Skirt Lush, my lover, garnet.
Yeah, garnet.
Garnet. 13 by 11mm on average, each whopping piece of this deep Merlot Shiraz intense colour. Okay, let's have a look at your 925 sterling silver findings. So you've got 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and 2 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres the clear elastic, a large and a small organza gift bag, and £24.95 for this carat weight of gemstones was incredible, but going even lower. £19.95, and again, one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Don't forget, of course, you are getting a free DVD and booklet with your first order, and it's a free phone number to give us a call. Okay, moving on to another one going under £20. Are you ready? This one is MYN G68. Oh, my mum would like this. Hiya, Mum. She might be watching this morning. Yeah. Hiya, Mum. You want to see a mum dance? She might throttle me. She says I embarrass her. Yeah, I was going to say she embarrasses me with her dance. by 2 up to 18 by 6 millimeters each. This is the mother of pearl. Again, we're looking at nuggets. Now, mother of pearl, spring and summer for me really just takes my jewellery into a whole different way than what I've been making over Christmas, quite frankly. Just lovely freshness, and a gemstone like this included in a piece of jewellery just lifts any other colour. So that's a full 90 centimetre strand. There's a lot there, and that's genuine mother of pearl. Then you've got this really fabulous lace-inspired print on the shell flat coins, and they're 20 millimetres in their diameter. And you've got just that amazing play of light, a real golden essence going on with those. Beautiful. I'll tell you what, if you've got any bronzite at home, that would be... Oh, it comes with bronzite. And those bronzite are 10 millimetre faceted rounds. There's 330 carats in that bronzite strand. It's Chic and Shimmer is the name of this kit. You've also got all of that 9 centimetres in that strand. Lots of 925 sterling silver, 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. And in this one, you're also getting not only 50 metres of beading thread and the 6 metres of your clear elastic, but you're also getting 150 metres of the monofilament, as well as a large and a small organza gift bag for £19.95 once again. So fantastic value for money, but very, very limited stock. Okay, moving on now to our final one, going under £20. Okay, this is WOGP40. Look at these! Look at these that you get in this kit. Pyrite flowers, they're lovely. Aren't they gorgeous? They're going into a kit that's going under £20. Now, as well as those, you've got these dinky little pyrite rounds, and they're 4 millimetres. And then this beautiful, beautiful jade, which has got a sort of undertone. It's this yellowy, creamy, beigey hue. That's lovely. Really classy. And then you've got 28 pieces of 925 sterling silver for your findings, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, 10 head pins, 2 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, and 10 crimp beads. 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, and a large and small organza gift bag. And again, just £19.95. Now, you know that we've had flowers like this before, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we've done them around about £12.95.
Quite a bit, not quite a bit, but sort of.
They're usually, yeah, a substantial amount, considering they're in this kit. So, £19.95 will get you all of them, as well as all your 925 sterling silver, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of elastic, and a large and small organza gift bag. Okay, I need a cup of tea. Oh. Don't you just through? Okay, before I move on, can I just say, oh, do you like this? Oh, that's my fake tan knuckle. Don't look at my fake tan knuckle. No, I've really botched up. I looked as pale as a pale thing, so I decided to put some pale as a pale thing. You could, I was blue. I was blue yesterday, so I've put some fake tan on to try and make myself feel a little bit better for coming on live telly. I'm not showing my fake tan knuckle. I'm really embarrassed, and I scrubbed and I put lemon juice and all sorts on my knuckles this morning so I wouldn't embarrass myself. No, I did do my face as well. I've done my whole body. Honestly, without this fake tan on, I am blue. I am blue. I'm half Irish, I'm very pale. Hello, this is fake tan. Now stop doing a close-up on my face. Thank you. So I just wanted to show you that though, because that's been made use in the second kit, as well as this bracelet, and I love that. Look at that printed shell.
The shells are amazing, they're beautiful. That's my kind of kit because of the colours. I want that one.
Oh, we'll look forward to coming up to that then. Yes. So, right, let's have a look then. Which one would you like to go to? Okay, I love these. I was allowed to pick some of my favourites, and you already know that the pearl is one of my favourites. And if I just show you the pearl alongside this quartz, how gorgeous is that? How gorgeous. Right, we're just going to do this for now. How gorgeous is that combination? Oh. Oh. Yes. Now, I want to kiss these. I love them so much, I want to kiss them. They're going to go with absolutely everything. And they do work absolutely beautifully with pearls as well, because obviously the pearl essence. Now, this is Mystic White quartz, so it's quartz that's been treated and taken to an incredibly high temperature as well to get this really lovely rainbow quality. The code is BRKM89. There's 160 carats, and this is a strand that Karen had also chosen for her challenge for the Chosen by You that Laura's preparing for us during the show today. Have you used any of these yet?
I've just literally just put one in there.
Ah, I just started to use them.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
I will use them in a minute to finish off this as well.
I think just using them sparingly as well. The one strand is going to last you quite a long time because you don't have to use them all together.
You don't want them to be too overpowered. Although they'd be lovely as a necklace, you want to use them to actually highlight things because of the colour in them. They would just pick up and bounce if you had them in sort of block colours.
It's almost like you get to appreciate them a bit more if you're using them sparingly.
Yeah.
They've got a bit more of a wow factor, haven't they? But it's completely personal preference for you. Now, we had some on apparently. You saw some the other day and they flew out in moments. Well, this is the last strand, I repeat, this is the last strand that we currently have in stock. And they are flying out, and before we've even brought the price in, they're flying out in multiples. 160 carats. Let me hold these up to the neckline for you, where I've also put some fake tan. I've only done my neck and my arms and my face. Yeah, you don't want to see the white bits, no. Oh, look at those. Aren't they pretty? They are so pretty. And the beauty is when you do match them up with the other gemstones as well, you will see all these different colours really evoking and coming through. They're lovely, 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 delicate, subtle colours, but very classy. I'm going to put them next to those pearls again, just so you can see what I mean about matching them up with other colours. So if I put them next to the tealy colour pearls, whatever colour you put next to them, it really enhances the colour in the Mystic Quartz. They are gorgeous. They're going to be a real investment for that reason. Now, I'm going to promise you that for this final opportunity to get Mystic Quartz that we currently have in stock, this is the final strand that we have. I'm going to promise you under £15. So currently, the final strand that we have. And we're not due to have any info soon at all. So the code is BRKM89. It's 160 carats. There's a lot of people getting multiple strands of these. The phone lines are getting busy. We haven't got queues, but they are getting busy. So if you want to get yourself in a situation where you can get these for under £10, then I'd start dialing. Now remember, they're not plastic. They're not a faux gemstone. They're the real deal. They're eye clean. Got beautiful, delicate colour. Look at that with the greens and the yellows and the pinks and the purples and the blues. They're like little Disney bubbles, and £8.95. They ain't going to break the bank. And you need them. They've got a beautiful femininity to them. They really illuminate the other gemstones that you put with them. They've got this very girly Disney-esque quality to them. And one post and packaging price all day. Go on, have them. Go on, come on. You see, just imagine, perhaps, you know, I know we talk quite a lot about if you sell your jewellery, and I know not everybody does, but if you do, the type of places that you're selling. And I think a popular place at the moment to sell jewellery is actually in hairdressers. And it started to pick up around where I live, and I know a lot of you do that as well. And I think it makes sense as a place to sell, actually, because people go there and they're concerned about their image.
Also, they're sat in a chair for ages and they're just looking, and then you just think, oh, I like them, and then they're gonna. The more they're sat there thinking about it, the more likely they are to go, do you know what, I can have them as well.
I mean, one trick you could do is perhaps have, say, to the hairdressing salon, this is what I want for it, sell it whatever you like, and they get the profit. So then they've got an incentive to sell your jewellery for you. You know,
it's good for places that do bridal packages as well. If you can get a couple of tiaras or wedding type jewellery in, people that are going for their bridal hair and makeup, they'd be like, could see it.
Yeah, and I do think these have a beautiful bridal essence to them, particularly if you're going to do them on, you know, maybe even on a silver hair comb, with you're going to see on a gold hair comb with Laura very shortly, you know, or perhaps on tiara techniques, or even just one of those on a little head pin on a shepherd hook, simply by itself, as a dangly pair of earrings. Just the way the light captures them, because of the colours, they're really enchanting, really, really enchanting. £8.95. We do have people buying more than one of those at a time, and that's the way to go, because it is our final strand that we've currently got in stock. So £8.95. Right, we're about to go for a little walk over to there, because it's now the time to join our first of two in today's show.
No.
Yeah. Well, we'll see at the second one at the end of the show. Chosen by you. You're going to be so thrilled with your jewellery. Alison Hughes in East Sussex, and it says, good morning to all at Jewellery Maker. Here's my list of 10 components that I think would work amazingly well together, and I really hope you agree too. Also to say, I love the shows, and at some point during my day, Jewellery Maker is on, and you are watched, at least by me, more than any other channel. Thank you very much. We're loving your support there. Alison, here is the jewellery that the very fabulous Laura Binding has made for you. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely stunning jewellery. If we start first of all with this necklace, Laura, you actually made some chain effect, a chain look.
Yeah, I've just coiled some 0.4 or 0.6, so it's just at one of the thinner wires, because it gives it the flexibility. Then it's not rigid and it moves with the necklace. I just thought it finished it off.
Gorgeous. And that was 0.4, did you say, or 0.6?
I think it's 0.6 actually.
0.6. So if you have a look on our website, if you'd like to speak with the call centre, they can help you out, because we've got some 10 metre reels, we've got 100 metre reels, and lots of different colours as well. So let's have a look first of all then on this necklace. If we start at the top here, we can see these gorgeous puffy silver, well actually they're not puffy, they're the flat coins of genuine pearls, and they are beautiful, really beautiful, and actually they've been used throughout some of the designs, so I'll show you how they've been used in just a moment on the other ones. They're measuring on average 11 to 13 millimetres in their diameter, and they've got a lovely pearl essence to them. Now Laura, you've just interspersed them in some other designs as well, haven't you?
On that one, that's actually 3 strands, so that's actually a strand of the labradorite chips, a strand of the drop nuggets, and a strand of the pearls, and I've just put them on a 3-strand connector and kind of lightly plaited them, so that it gives a bit of a mixed look.
And that's just lifted the rest of the gemstones again, hasn't it? If we have a look over to the next necklace here, just use just 2 of them as a little feet. Oh, sorry, 3 of them there. Just
4 of them. It's just kind of like a little strap.
Oh yeah, I couldn't see round the corner of it. 4 of them.
It just breaks it up a little bit and it gives it a bit of structure.
Really lovely, really lovely. Now another gemstone that you can see peeping in and out, and you can, oh, look at this. If you have a look at this pendant here, oh Alison, you're going to be thrilled to bits. Look at this.
I've just tried to put a bit of everything in there.
Beautiful. So you've got within there the shell, you've got some highlight, but also some labradorite, as well as in the black tourmaline. So let's have a look at the labradorite chips. Now also, this is lovely. That's a gorgeous ring.
My first thought was to actually try and put one in the shell, one of the actual pearls into it, because it's a perfect size, but they're a little bit not quite the right, because they're a little bit irregular. They wouldn't quite fit in, but the size is perfect just to have sat in there on its own.
So use monofilament?
Yeah. And all I've done is put a crimp on the bottom of it and then woven it in and out, and then put another crimp right at the very end and then put it in, so the crimp's nice and secure and it won't go through the hole.
I'll show you that ring finding in just a second that Laura had used. Look at the price on the bottom of your screen for this labradorite that's coming in just a second. It's $3.95 for labradorite. Right, pop that on the order. That's ETGP40. That's £3.95. They're slightly larger than your average size nuggets as well, because they're going by about 10 by 5. And so it's £3.95. You get a full 38cm strand. That is a ludicrously good value for money. But we've got less than 100 of those in stock, just to warn you. Now the ring finding, let's have a look at this here. So it's solid 925 sterling silver. So you've woven into there. Now, which way up do you use that? Like that?
Yeah, okay,
like
so
that?
if I just show you quickly, I'll just show you. All you do is, this is the bottom part here. So it's domed like that.
Okay.
And then I just, because you see it's nice and shiny,
yeah.
It's a little bit matter underneath there, so. And then all I did was put a long piece of monofilament and I threaded it through, put a crimp on it,
yeah.
And then pulled it so that the crimp actually won't go through the holes.
Yeah.
And then you could just add a bead, go in and out and build it.
So you're effectively sewing?
Yeah, and then when you're done and you're finished, I just literally popped another crimp bead on, crimped it again, nice, so cut it so it's nice and flush in, and then you simply pop it onto there. Sorry, I didn't just whip that out.
Did you use any glue or anything, or
nope.
you literally just
used
the claws?
I mean, it's not going to work now, but you just literally pop it on there.
Yeah, when the claws just needs popping
out.
out.
Yeah, you just need to pop it out, and then you just, with your pliers, gently ease it over. But like I was saying, that size there, you can fit some beads into it. So those shell pearls, what I would have liked to have done was popped one of those into it like that.
Pretty.
But it didn't. It's not quite the right shape, so I went with
that. Oh, okay. But that's absolutely gorgeous, that ring there. So just £3.95 for the strand of the labradorite. Now let's have a look at the black tourmaline, because look at these earrings. Oh, I'll just twist that around there. Look at those. They're amazing, Laura. They're absolutely stunning. Now the black gemstone, you can see making a big feature there is the black tourmaline at £7.95, and they are the rondelles. And they're 9 by 5mm each. Now the earring findings, these are quite chunky silver, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just on their own. I mean, I've enhanced them a little bit with wire, but you didn't need to do that. I mean, they're just lovely, and they've got all the hoops ready for you, so they're instant made earrings.
Let's have a look at them then. These are substantial, solid 925. So I'm amazed that they're just £8.45. Now you could just pop little charms, you could interchange them. You could have different looks all the time on there. They're absolutely gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Solid 925 sterling silver, and for the pair, £8.45, and the details are there at the bottom of your screen. They're really gorgeous, and if you just have a look back to the earrings that Laura's made again, you can see how she's just embellished with a little bit of 925 sterling silver wire. Now, what thickness of wire would that be?
That's 0.6.
Right.
No, it's not, it's 0.8.
0.8?
Yeah.
Okay. Great, because I just know that some, if you're not used to using wire, the thicknesses, you'd like to know.
It's 0.8 because you need it to be that little bit more sturdier, but I went with the slightly, should have really used 1 mil, but I was practicing and it was a bit easier to do the twirls and stuff for that, so that's why I went.
Because the thicker the wire gets, sort of, the harder it is as well to use.
But it holds its shape a lot nicer. I've woven that in with a bit of wire to secure it anyway, so it should be fine.
Fab, fab. And then the final other strand, if we really focus in on this necklace here, it's the eyelight that really stands out. Now, eyelight is a beautiful gemstone. We hardly ever see it. It's absolutely stunning. It's got this very delicate hue of purple. Quite often will be mistaken actually for tanzanite. So just have a look at this. These beautiful chips that work so nicely with that labradorite.
Oh yeah, all of the colours were beautiful. They all really went very well together.
£5.95 for eyelight. You need to be getting these. The details on the bottom of your screen. Go on, have a little treat. LAG P37 eyelight drop style chips. Now, eyelight's an amazing gemstone that actually dates back to the time of the Vikings. It was believed eyelight was actually used almost in the compass style, depending on the way the sun reflected on the actual eyelight itself. So that's beautiful, and just £5.95, stunning. Let's have a look once again at the jewellery that has been made for Alison. So this stunning necklace with that beautiful pendant, and in fact we've had a text from Alison. So Alison, you have got a ring, a beautiful chunky style bracelet with the three loops, 3 effective bracelets there, and 2 pairs of earrings. There's another pair just here for you as well, and 2 stunning necklaces. Alison, I think you're thrilled to bits by the look of your text. Let's have a little read of this. It says, "Thank you so much for picking my Chosen by You. OMG, everything is so beautiful. Thank you, Laura." And that's from Alison. P.S. Glad to see you back, Lucy. Thank you very much, Alison. Alison, I think you chose really beautifully.
It was, as soon as I saw those earrings, I knew I was going to do a big feature out of those, but it was lovely to work with those colours. They just go so well together.
Do you know what I think everybody should be getting right here, right now, because we haven't seen it in so long? Get the highlights, get the highlight, get the highlight. So often confused with tanzanite. Gorgeous look, quite an expensive look, and they're just £5.95. Now, the Chosen by You is a really important part of the show for us here, as is the Wall of Fame. We'll be coming to some Wall of Fame entries very soon indeed. But if you would like to enter Chosen by You, here is how you can do it.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
Add to your collection with our Beading Projects Edition 2 DVD, full of handy hints and tips for all levels. Join our guest designer Linda as she takes you through her step-by-step instructions for 6 different projects, where you will learn a variety of skills and techniques. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
When you shop with us, you'll pay a one-off delivery charge of just £4.95 wherever you are in the UK per day.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
New to wirework? Why not come and join us in our Wirework for Beginners course? Join guest designer Louise Jacobson as she takes you through all the basic techniques of using wire.
People would benefit from coming on the wirework course because it's an ideal opportunity to actually experiment without feeling the pressure of actually buying things and then not knowing how to use them straight away.
You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you to become more confident when using wire in your jewellery. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studio, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes a selection of colours and different gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, lunch and refreshments, all for just $69.95. For details on course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
So I've just found out there's chocolate cake in the studio, and I've only just found this out, and I'm supposed to be eating healthily after my 3-4 weeks of eating cheese and tomato toasties and chocolate muffins pretty much every day. I do like cheese and tomato toasties, but after 3 weeks of them, I don't think I ever want to see one ever again. Right, thought you might be quite interested in that story. Do you like the Eagles? Do you like the music? Do you like the music of the Eagles? Are you an Eagle?
I know them, but I can't. Tell me a song.
Life in the Fast Lane?
Tell me a different one.
Pardon, what was that, Karen? Karen's just been singing Hotel California.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I didn't want to look silly.
Oh, no. Life in the Fast Lane is one of my favourite songs that they do, and that's the name of this next kit. Do you like the link? Like that? However, I'm really a fan of Lionel Richie, and I've got tickets. I'm in the front block of Lionel Richie on the 26th of October in Birmingham, and I'm so excited. I am so excited to see Lionel Richie, like I could cry. Me, my husband, my mum and my dad, something to look forward to. Life in the Fast Lane, let's have a look at this kit. I'm wearing 2 pieces of jewellery from it right now. Would you like to see? Whilst I try and disguise my fake tan knuckle. I'm going to have to just, ignore my fake tan knuckles. Look at that. This is gorgeous. Right, this kit is one of our lowest priced brand new kits of today's show. It's going to be very, 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 very good value for money, because in this kit you haven't just got African turquoise, a form of turquoise, as in a type of jasper that is looking like turquoise. You've got real turquoise. So for the price of this kit, this is amazing. Let's have a look at that turquoise first of all. They're measuring 5 by 4 millimeters. They are beautiful wheels. There's 100 carats there. This is genuine turquoise. Now, I know a lot of you love using this colour of gemstone, particularly as we're approaching the summer months. If you've ever been fortunate to go over to Arizona, the colour of turquoise and genuine turquoise is huge within the Navajo Indian jewellery as well. So if you'd like to get some inspiration about how to use your turquoise, have a look at some Navajo Indian inspired jewellery. But also it looks so stunning alongside abalone shell, otherwise known as power shell as well, genuine turquoise. Look at that, just look at those colours. Now this is genuine turquoise, so this kit isn't going to be a, oh, I'll just have that, add it to your order. No, it might be a bit more considered purchase. Or is it? We're going to do such a good price. So, beautiful turquoise. Now, we've then got this really massive faceted Chinese jade. Look at the sparkle on these. So you've got the opportunity to do a bit of glamour within this as well. Remember, you don't have to use kits within the confines of the kit. You can do whatever you like with them. You can split them up, but it's great value for money. And if you'd like to use them simply as the kit, then you're going to get some great inspiration from Laura's designs in just a second. Now, we've also got within this kit, as well as the genuine turquoise and that Chinese jade, you've got all of your 925 sterling silver findings. So let's have a look at your 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and 3 bolt and clasp and jump rings. You've got 50 metres of the silver coloured beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, a large and a small organza gift bag, and 150 metres of monofilament. Now, I usually save the wow factor strand till last to show you, don't I? But I've shown you the turquoise already. Oh, that's because there's 2 wow factor strands in this kit. Look at these. They're amazing. These are mesmerising. I love them. They're measuring 3 by 2 centimetres. And this is going to give a completely different dimension. Remember, what you are getting when you're getting a kit is effectively a bundle offer. Now you can simply use the kit and just the kit, but we're going to give you some inspiration about how Laura's used this kit, incorporating a little bit of wire, as you can see, with the ring just there. I advise you don't have fake tan knuckles when you're wearing your ring, but it's personal preference. So, for everything that you see here, I really need you to bear in mind that there's genuine turquoise here, because I want you to be wowed by the price. Genuine turquoise. There's a lot of faux turquoise out there. There's a lot of howlite that's dyed to be turquoise. There's a lot of jasper that's dyed to look like turquoise. This is the real deal. Price compare 100 carats of turquoise to anywhere else, and you'll realise this kit is phenomenal value for money. The reason we can do it is because we're part of the Coloured Rocks Company, one of the largest sources of genuine gemstones in the world. Life in the fast lane is just about to get even faster. That didn't make sense. £24.95. You've got genuine turquoise in there. £24.95. You've got genuine turquoise in there. One post and packaging price for the whole day today. You can use your Visa, your MasterCard, your Delta, your Switch, your Solo, your Visa Electron. Go for it. £24.95. Get this kit. It's stunning. And Laura has already said at the start of the show that this is her kind of kit. So let's have a look at what Laura has been up to with this kit. We've already seen a bracelet and a ring. Well, there's then 3 pairs of earrings and 2 necklaces as well. So you've been able to get this kit to go a long way.
Yeah, definitely.
So, the ring. Let's have another look at this. Loving this ring. And the bracelet. Let's have a look at the other designs. Okay, first of all, funky pair of earrings here. That's really cool.
Really cute, aren't they? And I did the little links out of these 2, out of 1 head pin. These are made out of head pins as well. And I have a little secret. I can't claim credit to this.
Okay.
But somebody on Facebook put about how she lost her nose stud and how she just used the end of one of the bald head pins. So that's what I did. And you just get it and you just bend it very slightly end and you got a sterling silver nose stud.
Oh.
So I can't take credit for that because somebody else
word.
put it on Facebook and I thought that was brilliant and went off and made myself some nose studs of my own stash, obviously. But
what a great idea.
Because of the amount that was used in those 2, you've got like the little end left. You could sell them for like £1, £2 just for little sterling silver nose studs at craft fairs or anything like that.
Well, I'm just thinking as well, I have my earpiece just at my earpiece just at the top there, and I don't actually like anything in it sometimes, but I just quite like it. Something subtle. The end of a head pin.
Yeah.
No, that's too obvious. So just something very subtle. The end of a, yeah, £1 or £2. I paid £2 for a little silver stud for there. The end of it. That's it. We've got a reason to keep the balls.
I can't remember who it was, but it's a brilliant idea. Thank you very much.
So we've got these gorgeous earrings here. They're moving on.
They were the first thing I did. I just thought it was so cool.
They've got a real wow factor to them, haven't they? They really have. And very, very, very simple earrings. They're moving on to these other pair of earrings here. Now that's gorgeous with just 2 layers of the beading there.
Yeah, I put 2 on just because sometimes I thought that's going to be part of the actual earring, so I wanted it to be seen.
Yeah.
So I put the 2 layers on just to give it that bit of extra thickness.
Yeah, and it just looks a little bit more substantial, doesn't it? Beautiful. Now let's have a look at this necklace first. You've made loads.
I know.
Made absolutely tons. Okay, so that's that one there. Right. Can we stop the music, please? Can we have a fanfare? Maybe? Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Hello, Ed. Ed's just popped into the studio, our sales manager, and he's just gone, oh, that looks really cool. It does indeed. Oh, he's come to say hello. You haven't got a pen behind. Don't you look well? Hello, I haven't seen him for a while. I like the haircut.
Thanks very much.
You just got a little bit of excess hair gel just there, and you don't want it to be a moment that we all know in that film. This is absolutely gorgeous, right? Let's have a look at this once again. Look at that. Oh, are we going to learn how to do
yeah, I'm going to show you how because it's netted, so the actual stone, the shell stone, is actually held in with the wire netting as opposed to being through the hole.
Okay.
I'm actually just going to show you how to do that part.
Okay.
The wire part after is just adding, just to embellish it, and I can explain quickly how that's done.
Great, I'm so excited.
I need a stone because...
Okay, so excuse me a second. I'll pop and get one of these.
I'm going to move your tea over there.
So you've added wire to the kit. Now, if you have a look on the website, you can pick up wire from us from about £2.95. So just have a look at all the different colours that we've got on there for the colour that you'd like, and in terms of the thickness that you'd want to be using as well.
You would want to do the netting. You would want 0.4. You need or even if you can go even thinner again, the 0.315 I think you have.
Okay.
Both of those are brilliant for stuff like this.
Okay.
And 1 mil for the actual 1 mil, or you can get away with 8 mil, 0.8. Sorry, my brain's gone a bit weird today.
Oh, don't you apologise. I'm completely on
you've
affected you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely no smaller than 0.8.
Okay.
So obviously try to use coordinating colours, but I'm just going with the colours that I've got with me. Although I think that this colour's going to lush with it anyway.
Yes.
So I'm just going to use, I'm going to create a frame for the actual stone.
Okay, for those of you who've just, sorry to interrupt you, Laura, just for those of you who've just tuned in, I'm just going to show you the back of this as well.
Yeah. Give away all my secrets.
There we go.
So you actually create a frame.
That is, this is going to be gorgeous. Okay.
Okay.
This is the point in the show that if you have the facility to record, do so.
Yeah.
Right, I'm all eyes.
Okay. What I do, as you can see on there, is I normally coil the actual base wire.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do that now, just simply for time. I find if I coil it, I'm going to take me ages to find the end of this. I'm going to be a bit brutal now, sorry.
That's all right. There'll be an end in there somewhere.
There'll be an end there somewhere. We'll find it later. So what I would normally do is I would keep this straight.
And so how much have you cut off?
You've just got to look at the size of the actual bead. You're going to think you want enough to do your bail and to go around it, but you don't want it to show. So you want to be able to put it behind it and then have some extra.
Okay.
So, I mean, you could measure it, or you can shape it before. So what you do...
It looks approximately about 25 centimetres.
Yeah, it will vary on the stone that you've got. So if you think you want it to be, basically, if you went like that, you want to know that, oops. If you went like that, you'd want to know that it would go behind your pearl or your shell or whatever, and have enough left for a bail as well. Okay. What I would normally do, as I said, is I would coil the actual base. I'm not going to do that now. It's not a necessity, but by doing that, it just gives it a bit more grip when you do the weave. But you don't have to do that.
And you'd use that using a gizmo?
You can use a gizmo, or because I like it to be tight to the wire, I just simply coil like that.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
And then just give it a squidge.
Got you.
And then that'll just...
So you use a base wire and then you coil around it?
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, I would probably create... What I would probably do is not bend this wire, create the coil on this piece of wire, then take it off, then form it and then slide it back on.
Okay, got you.
That makes sense?
Yeah, yeah.
But by doing it around the actual thickness of the wire, you know it's going to fit, and it's going to fit snugly. It's not going to... Sometimes when you coil with the gizmo, it's a little bit bigger, and I find that you can kink it in a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I want this to just go on the inside of the actual frame. I don't want it to come out on the side, I don't want it to be seen. So what I'm going to do is take, so it's going to be, this is all, you can measure it. I'm not really a measury person, so I'm a bit rubbish like that. So what I've done, some people are really good and they go along the market with, you can mark the wire with marker pen if you want and measure it all properly and it will come off, but like I said, I'm not like that, I'm not organised enough. I'm honest.
You're arty.
Yeah. So I'm going to go along like that, and then, so I'm just going to measure it as I go along. Obviously using the thicker wire is going to be harder to sort of bend, but it's sturdier, it'll hold its shape a bit better. So you go along like that. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect either, because So this is going to go on the back of the actual frame. That was a little tiny bit long, so I'm just going to make it a tiny bit shorter. So if you see there, look, I've just going, it's just slightly on the inside.
Okay.
If you do go wrong, you can easily rebend it. So there. It's not going to look perfect, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to go on the outside there. Obviously, you'll have more time and you can make it a little bit better. So you're just going to hold it against it like that. You can see there, it's just slightly on the inside.
Yeah.
All right. So then, I'm going to start. Like I said, I would normally have coiled this. So what I'm going to do...
Just so you know, we're going to do it all overhead camera, I think, Laura.
Okay,
so
brilliant.
If you just want to keep your hands there, that would be brilliant. Thank you.
So all I'm going to do now is I'm just anchoring. This is going to be the bail, so I'll deal with that later.
And that's just on one side, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just anchoring the wire to it, to be honest. So it's just 3 loops, just to sort of, it's probably just as well, it's a different colour, so you can see exactly what I'm doing.
But
so
you would actually do it the same colour?
Yeah, normally. I mean, it depends. You can be outrageous and have different colours.
Yeah,
it's completely
there's
up
no
to
rules,
you.
is there?
No rules. So you do actually need to cut a long length off.
When you say a long length, how much do you reckon?
The longer the better, because I don't actually, I normally use a long length so I don't have to join. I don't know how to join this because I've never really needed to.
Okay.
It's very similar to the Viking weave technique. With the Viking weave you can join in with that, but with this I'm not quite sure. So just a nice, it's quite thin wire, so just a nice long length because you're going to be doing lots of weaving. Okay. So you do need probably about 1 metre if not more, just what you can work with. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to hold this. You do have to hold it quite tight. If you've got masking tape, hold a bit of masking tape around the corner because it won't mark the stone or the wire. Okay, and that'll hold it together for you, especially if you know you've got problems with your hands. Some people suffer with their hands a bit. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat a bit. I'm actually going to do you can actually do it a little bit off of this without having the stone in as well. So if you can see there, I've got a hoop. Okay, so I'm going to have to do some a little bit up, but I'll bring it back down. So what I'm going to do, so I found the end of my wire, I've got that there, so I'm going to bring the wire up like this, so it's just coming up. The wire's there. It might look a bit fiddly, but you'll see in a minute it'll become clear. All I've done is that. That'll come down there like that. You will need to fold it up.
So you've just wrapped it round?
Yeah, so what you'll see, and it will sort of create the little loop there. You can see it's created it there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's it. And then...
Oh, could you just show that to the camera again? Is that okay?
Yeah.
So that image there. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And so then I'm going to basically repeat that. So I'm going to come back up again. So I've got the... All I've done is just come in straight back up. You can see there, I've just brought that wire. The wire will kink a little bit. You will have to just work along with your fingers and not let it kink and sort of just... It will get a bit tangly, I'm not going to lie. But it will sort of, the more you go with it and the more you get, the... Do
you want to cut it shorter for the sake of the demo?
Yeah.
But just so you know, folks, so you don't have to keep adding to it.
Because it's going to be fiddly to show. Okay, so you're going to go like that. I've got it like that. So now I'm just going to go under and up like that. That's better. And you'll form like a little loop. And you can try and keep these as evenly spaced as you can.
So really, if you were to pull it tight, it'd be like little knots, isn't it? So it's loose knots.
Loose knots. And then, so that's 2. So I'm just going to go over and up like that again, you see? And I'm just going to go like that. And it's just going to cause another little loop. And so you keep going round. try and keep them as sort of same size as you can. You want them to kind of look the same sort of size.
Okay.
So that's just one side there, as you can see.
Yeah.
And then you can just keep going. Obviously, if you've got the stone in, it's easier because what you'll be doing, if you imagine the stones in there like that, if you have the masking tape, definitely get some masking tape, because it's not until it goes around the first time, it won't even probably hold it in the first loop, but you'll just keep going. So if you see there, look, it will hold it in like that. And then you'll be sort of going around the actual stone itself. So you'll be going under like that and just bringing it in. You'll be able to gauge it around the actual stone. Should have brought some masking tape.
So if we just have a look at the one that Laura prepared earlier.
Yeah.
You can see here it's all worked off a frame, and then the looping has gone in there. And then to add the beads on then?
Yep, so what you do on that one, you'll see, you go around like that, and then as you get round, I'll just imagine I've gone all the way around.
Okay.
And you've got the stone in there. When you get to here, you just use this as your frame.
So that's when you get back up to the top?
Yeah, so if I'll see if I can do it with an additional part. So imagine I've done that.
So you've gone all the way around.
I've gone all the way around, and your bead will still not necessarily be secure. It'll be held in there, but it won't be held secure because you need to have 2 layers really to grip it.
Okay.
So if you get the first one done and you think, oh, it's not holding it, it won't, don't worry. So you've gotten all the way around.
Yeah.
So then you get to here.
And this would be with the same piece of wire?
Yeah, it would be continuous.
Okay.
You just use this as your frame, as if it was your frame. So you would just go through, move my fingers, there. Bear in mind, and then you would just be, see how it's just created.
So you're then doing the same loop technique, the same knot,
there it is,
but going along the top of the previous ones
Yeah.
you've done,
So
and then just choosing to thread a bead on some of them.
Well, I
Is
haven't, no.
Oh,
This is
okay.
just
Oh,
how
sorry.
you do a couple of rows to hold the actual stone in. So, like I said, instead of the frame, I'm just going back through the top, the actual wire now.
Yeah.
And I'm just pulling that, and that will create another layer like that, see?
So it's like a basket.
Yeah,
all the way
and that will
around.
hold
Got you.
it in. You can do 2 or 3 layers, however many you feel, how much decoration
And have you done that on the other side as well?
Well, that would have gone all the way around. That first one would have gone all the way around.
Yeah.
And you're still using that same piece of wire, but when you've gotten that ran out of frame,
Yeah.
you then start using the actual original weaves to go around. That will actually hold the stone. This part is done additional. This wire
Okay.
here is additional. So
Okay.
once you've actually got your framed stone, so if you look there now, that would actually be more likely to hold it.
Yeah.
Because it's that extra layer up again. And if you imagine that's all the way around.
Yeah. Get it.
That holds it. And then to add the frame, you get another piece of wire, a thick piece of wire. I'm just going to cut it off random, but you want it to go around. You want enough for a coil, around, and a coil.
And so that's then here.
Yeah. So you've framed. You can leave the actual stone.
So this inside part is what we've just learnt how to do.
Yeah.
And then there's an additional frame.
Because you can leave that just
around
like
there.
that if you want, and just have it as a framed thing.
Fab.
But then to do that, you just simply create a coil, a spiral, which you'll see where I've created the spiral. Just a little spiral. And then you'll find a place that you want it. So I've gone on the side.
Yeah.
And then you're going to basically shape it around the actual stone, however you want. Finish off with another spiral, and then I just wove in and out of the frame.
And so you just attach
to
the
that
two
frame
together.
Yeah.
Fab. Well, thank you so much. And I'm sure you can get an essence of this. The problem with the live shows, we're bringing you lots of things. We've got other kits, and we want to be able to show you other ideas that Laura's done for us as well later. We're going to be making a ring. She asked me to make one with her.
If you get stuck, just give me a shout. I'll try and help. But I mean, it's very simple.
But also, the wire work DVDs, that exact technique isn't on it, but you'll learn some different techniques that certainly can be applied, and
maybe
that'll make sense.
Maybe I can do that on the next one or something.
Great, yeah, that and the pendant that was shown in the last kit. That would be fab. Well, thank you so much. That's inspiring, and it's inspirational jewellery, all using the same kit. So let's go and have another look at the kit. It's at $24.95. Oh, there we go. And the only thing that Laura has added to this whole kit is wire. And wire is really inexpensive if you have a look on the website, and you can help make your kits go so much further. Don't forget, of course, it's not only this shell that we've been looking at just now. You've got the faceted black Chinese jade, but there's real turquoise in here. Genuine turquoise, the most sensational, vibrant colour. And you've got 30 pieces of 925 sterling silver in there as well. 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. You've seen Laura's designs. It's time, and again, to look at yours. Let's go once again over to the Wall of Fame. Now then, the first of the Wall of Fame entries that we're about to see here. If you're loving the colour combination, don't forget that brand new 3-strand pack we launched earlier in the show with the blue, white agate. Would you like to go first?
Okay. Cool. Okay, this is number 471, and this is just perfect beach wear for me, I think. Okay, it says, hi to all at JM. Hello. Here is my week's entry to the Wall of Fame. I made it using an agate pendant, white jade ovals, blue coral chips, and chalcedony.
Yes,
there's loads of different ways. Yeah, chalcedony, all from JM. I think it looks really beachy and can't wait to wear it as we head towards summer. Loving the show as always. I won't say I'm addicted, as it is more of a way of life now. Love to all. Linda from Dunstable.
Oh, Linda, I love that message as well. Way of life rather than addiction. I like that.
Yeah, I think that justifies it actually.
Absolutely, yeah, we need it. We need it. And this is from Hazel. I love this, really girly, and it says, hello to everybody. I haven't entered the Wall of Fame since before Christmas. Being too lazy to take photos, laugh out loud. I've now got moving and uploaded some this afternoon. This is a picture of the large rose quartz nuggets with the pink baroque pearls weaving around them. Hope the photos turned out okay. It certainly has. Regards to all at Jewellery Maker, great programmes, great offers and great quality. From Hazel. Thank you very much, Hazel. That is gorgeous and girly pink. Lovely.
Okay, this is
472.
This is number 473. There's some lovely looking bracelets. Hi everyone, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. A couple of bracelets I made, one with kyanite slices by themselves and gold-plated findings from my stash, and the other with kyanite slices and citrine nuggets. I would never have thought the two would go together so well, but they look lovely. Regards, Christine from Ipswich. And they do.
They really do.
Yeah.
Well done. 473. Gorgeous,
Beautiful.
really gorgeous. If you're not quite sure what colours go with what, it's quite popular to think about the colours of nature. So to have yellows and blues together would work because of the sun in the sky and that sort of thing. And if you think about autumnal colours, the colours of green and then reds and pinks that you see on trees and that sort of thing. So that's a bit of a hint for you. And then the final one for now is 474, and I love this because you've used the same technique that Laura's used actually in the necklace we've just been looking at. Hi all at JM, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame this week. A necklace made with the silver plated wire from Jewellery Maker, amethyst rice beads from Jewellery Maker, and I used the gizmo for the first time and it was quite addictive. I know, I've got that many coils at home sitting waiting to be used. I'm addicted to Jewellery Maker. It's on all the time, every day, much to my husband's dismay. The designers are so inspiring. I only started a few weeks ago though, and I'm collecting gemstones since Christmas. Keep up the good work. Where is Lucy? I miss her. Katie, I'm here. Thank you. I'm here. Hello. You're 474. So later on in the show, we will be doing the draw to find out who's won this week's Wall of Fame. In the meantime, we will, of course, be reading out the other Wall of Fame entries featured behind me that we haven't had a chance to do so yet. Are you all right?
Yep.
Fancying a coffee? Do you want a bit of that chocolate cake? Yeah. Because if you do, I'll feel less guilty for the people who eat it.
Yeah, if it makes you feel better, then, you know.
I think it might, because I'm not having caffeine in me. I might as well have a bit of my chocolate. We've had another text in. Let's have a look at this. This is from Kellyanne. Hello, Kellyanne. Yay, I can't believe it. I finally won something. So happy now. Kelly Ann won our first competition of the day today. Good to see you back, Lucy. Thank you. But please go easy on the goodies. I need to be good. Laugh out loud. No. No. Can I also say a massive thank you to Jewellery Maker for bringing Beverly Newton into my life. She's such a fab lady. We met through JM Facebook and finally met last week. And again on Friday. So thank you to JM, love Beverly, and JM and Bev, love Kelly Ann in Falkirk. Well, Kelly Ann, I'm so thrilled for you, and yours isn't the only story that we've heard like that. If perhaps you're on your own, perhaps you don't know many people in the area that you live, perhaps you just want to find other people to bring into your circle of friends, whatever your situation, if you would like to go onto our Facebook page, and they are a fantastic group of people. From my own experiences, the most amazing support network of people as well. And a lot of you are meeting. The only advice, of course, that we need to give you is if you are going to be meeting somebody you've never met in person before, tell somebody where you're going and and who you're meeting and the details. Okay.
And meet in a public place.
And meet in a public place. And make some jewellery. We'll see you for more on the other side of this.
Add to your collection with our Wirework DVD, which is full of hints, tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Laura Binding as she takes you through how to create the Tree of Life, the herringbone weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Actually very rare, and Sri Lanka is famous for its top quality. This mine is over 150 years old, and sometimes the miners find not just moonstone but also ancient mining tools.
I'm an outdoor girl, aren't I? Lots of wind.
I'm going to be your presenter on The Late Show.
Look at that.
And I give good hugs.
Best celebrity impression.
Oh, this is difficult.
Oh, I do a good Montgomery Burns.
I like doing Cilla Black.
Smithers! Life is full of surprises. Hatchet face.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, get out!
Get away from me, that camera's too close.
Get it now in your basket and check out!
Favourite sayings. Now, Rod Jinks keeps stealing these.
We go Lolo, Buffalo.
There's been words, but he doesn't listen.
Holy guacamole as well.
Love cakes.
What do you mean, is that the best? Did you say, is that the best you've got?
Orgeano.
Yeah, it is.
Just comes out of my mouth, you know?
You know, Jewellery Maker, look at the set, it's absolutely amazing. Favourite biscuit?
A Rocky Robin.
Chocolate hobnob.
Is that a biscuit or a chocolate bar, though? There's controversy there.
Is this over yet?
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or Freesat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
So I've just had a little bit of cake. That was very good. And I only had a little bit. I didn't have the whole piece. And we were just saying that the things you do to stop you eating things. I watched the other day on TV a guy who was just in love with this particular type of cake, bought the cake, had the tiniest little bit. It's the biggest waste of money you've ever seen. Just like, oh, it tastes amazing. Then went under the kitchen cupboards, got window lean, sprayed it all over the cake and put it in the bin and then he said, if he knew it was in the bin, without the window lean on it, he'd go foraging for it and he'd get it out. So the only thing to stop him from going in the bin and eating the cake was to spray it with window lean. Other cleaning products are available. Right, let's have a look at the manager's special that's coming up for you very shortly. They are really mesmerising, really mesmerising. This fabulous metallic-y hue on them, they're gorgeous. This is black onyx. And we're going to be doing these. Are we going to give away what time we're going to do them? No, they're coming up soon. Do you know what? I think they'd look amazing with one of my picks I'm about to bring to you, actually. They're really, really, really dazzling. I remember you prepared the first metallic hematite.
Yeah, oh, that was amazing.
And it sold out in like literally seconds, so I know that that is going to fly out. Very, very similar look if you got that. That's one of your first ever shows, I think.
That was second.
Yeah, it was really early on, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, way back in the day.
Many moons ago.
Many moons, when life was less complicated. Wasn't at all, it's exactly the same. Right, these are big, they're chunky, they're massive pieces of agate. I mean, they're whoppers. Look at the size of these. Now, think about the techniques that you've seen that Laura's been doing. For me, I look at one of these and I think, fabulous pendant sitting around about the diaphragm level, do that cage technique, enclose it with wire, put it on lots of the strands of the beading thread. They're going to be amazing. Do you like these, Bambi?
Amazing.
Thank you. He thinks they're what, sorry?
Amazing.
Do it again in your voice before.
Amazing.
Thank you, Bambino.
Amazing.
So, they're massive, they're absolutely massive. They go from 48 by 42 up to 50 by 46. So these are big pieces. Laura, I can see that you'd be attracted to these.
I want them. I've already seen them this morning.
Do you need them?
I might have to...
I have to warn you, we've got less than 100 strands in stock. Right, the phone lines are open. Let's get dialing for 0800 644 655. Free phone number for these incredible agate. Now, they come in a full 38 centimetre strand, approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that you're going to get on a strand, and you are guaranteed the most amazing wow factor. They do need a good wipe, actually. Yours will not be coming with fingerprints on them. Well, I don't want to lay blame, but probably. I'm joking. They are striking, absolutely striking, with that lustre that you've got for them. And these are big facets. The facets are bigger than a lot of the gemstones we do anyway, and they're the massive facets. So yeah, they would need a good rub. Make sure you even just a microfiber cloth actually is probably the best way to go on those, or even just a duster.
Oh, just a little bit of warm water, it's fine. Give them a bit of a bath up.
They are massive, they're chunky. If you just get an idea of one of them as a pendant or one as a big piece, say on a big necklace. Oh, that one's got a little bit of the white on there as well. They are mega. Now you've got a full 30-day money back guarantee. Should we get things in perspective? How much would you expect to pay for a pendant from us of that size? £7, £8? Based on there being approximately 8 of these on a strand, it's going to work out less than £2 a piece. Okay, good luck, limited stock, XQG P60, and for all of them, it's just £12.95. It's a bargain. What is it, Bambi?
Bargain.
Thank you. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Free phone number 0800 644 655. They really have got a wow factor to them. If you love using your wire technique, that'd be great. You don't have to use the wire technique. I do think investing perhaps in some cord, either the silk cord or the leather cord or the suede cord.
Just have a couple, sort of 3 of them there, spaced out with a couple of beads, and just have a focal necklace like that.
3, so 1 in the centre.
1 in the centre, 2 on the side, well, 1 on each side, maybe a couple of little smaller beads in the middle to break it up, and then you just have a real nice sort of bang necklace kind of thing.
A bang necklace. A bang necklace, and it'll have cost you hardly anything to make. £12.95. They are going really, really quickly. Okay, next we're looking at a little bit of a set. Okay, now this is new in. Have we got any examples of any jewellery that's been made up using these? Okay, no. Solid 925 sterling silver and some incredibly good quality gemstones. First of all, pair of shepherd hooks, okay? Two bolt ring clasps and 2 jump rings. The silver, is there a metre in that? think it is. It's solid 925 sterling silver wire, and that's your 0.4. I believe there's a meter there. Now, this, oh, it's 18 inches, apologies, 18 inches of 925 sterling silver wire. Now then, silver chain, have you seen the prices? What's the length on the chain, please? Karen? I was going to say, yeah, I think this would be, okay, 16-inch chain. Solid 925 sterling silver. Now have a look at what you'd pay for a 16-inch chain in 925 sterling silver as well. Now we couldn't get a lot of these in stock. It's a very exclusive kit to begin with. Now you may use all of these together, you might use it completely separately, but you've got 16 inches of chain, 18 inches of the 0.4mm sterling silver wire. This is solid 925 sterling silver. The pair of the shepherd hooks, the 2 bolt ring clasp and jump rings, and then the gemstones. Look at the clarity on these. Wow. You're getting both of these strands, and we're just getting measurements on these strands for you as well. They're 6mm rounds, the facet rounds, 128 facets on each one of those, and that's a 16cm strand. And then this is a 10cm strand, and these are measuring 6 by 7. Sorry, what was that, sorry? Oh, 6 to 7 up to 9 by 8 on those. Now, this is a very, 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 very high-end kit, and it is a kit. It's taken on a different form. It's incredibly high-end, 16 inches of 925 sterling silver chain. You are destined to make something quite different, very beautiful, very evocative, sort of very a wow factor, a different calibre of jewellery using this. I mean, they are spectacular quality. Good luck, it's limited stock. There's already people calling in. The code is BHVU53, and you're able to get the whole complete kit for $49.95. So I know it's a little bit more than our other kits. It's different, but this is a premium quality of the quartz as well as all that solid 925 sterling silver. 0800 644 655. Okay, we're now going to move on. Right, this... Oh, this is the first... no, it's not. It's the second competition. Let's stop the music. I've lost my piece of paper with the question on. No, it's here. Okay, I'm about to feature a gemstone strand that features... I am about to show to you a gemstone strand that features spinel. Okay? I have another question for competition for you now. If you win, you will win this massive whopper bead box. Look at that. Oh. What is it, Bambi? Whoa. Oh yeah. The winner is going to be receiving this free in the post. Whatever you do, let's not have the kerfuffle we had earlier on this morning. Right. Wait until I say that you can text in with your answers, because if you text in beforehand, we won't be reading them and they'll be nil and void, and you'll have wasted your text and you'll have wasted your money sending a text in. It's the same standard network charge, so if you get free text, it's free to text in, but don't bother sending in your text messages until later in the show when we let you know that the text lines are available, okay? Are you ready for your question? What anniversary gemstone is spinel? What anniversary gemstone is spinel? I'll leave you to research that. Shall we out the people that are texting in? I think somebody's jumping the gun and perhaps guessing how many gemstones are in that box, because we've just had a text in saying 327. If you had been married for 327 years, you'd be doing very well. So we are looking for the anniversary gemstone. What anniversary gemstone is spinel? Don't text. What anniversary? Yeah, so is it like first wedding anniversary? Second wedding anniversary? So which anniversary do you use the gemstone spinel? Don't stop texting in. Thanks. All right, let's have a look then at the gemstone strand in question. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And I just find the pearls in this strand absolutely mesmerising. This is stunning. Now, spinel is that gemstone that we talk about quite a lot of crown jewels all over the world. It's a gemstone that it's known as the master of disguises. If you see a black diamond, sometimes it will actually be a black spinel. If you see a ruby, sometimes it may be a spinel. If you see a green gemstone that looks like an emerald, sometimes it may be a spinel. And probably one of the most famous ones of these is the ruby in the centre of one of the crown jewels seen in the Tower of London. It's the most stunning gemstone, but look at what it's been placed alongside. Almost perfect round pearls. And this is solid 925 sterling silver. It's 9 inches in its length. The code is OISR54. Now, chain is hugely popular. There's so many different ways that you can be using the chain, but particularly if you want to do chandelier style earrings, that's really fashionable. Maybe you literally just want to do a dinky little bracelet. Who else is I'm going to out you. If you're texting in your answers before we've said we can accept your answers, I'm going to have to out you. And you don't want to be outed. So I don't want you to waste your time or your money or your free text messages by texting in for a competition. The text lines aren't officially open for. So you're texting outside of the designated time. Okay, we'll go over that question again. So the spinel gemstone that you're seeing here is used for a wedding anniversary. The question is, which wedding anniversary is the spinel gemstone used? Okay, we'll do that a little later. So 9 inches of solid 925 sterling silver. Oh, we're having fun today. Almost perfect round pearls and genuine spinel. Absolutely beautiful. You might want to get 2 of these so you'll be able to make a necklace. £7.95. It's stunning. I think that is so pretty. Now, how many of you have got to do jewellery for a monochrome themed wedding? That's really in fashion. Stop texting in your answers to the competition because it's out. Until we say we can accept your answers, we won't read them. And it's literally, they'll be looked at the time that they call in, that the phone line's open. I can't even speak. £7.95 on this. 0800 644 655. £7.95. Okay, this is now low stock Megamix. Whenever you hear Megamix, does it make you think of Grease, the musical? Because the Grease Megamix was massive in the 80s. Now then, let's have a look at what we've got going on here. First of all, potato pearls. Purple potato pearls. These are big. They're really big. And as we were talking about earlier with the other pearls that we had on, these also have the little ridges on. So if you are wanting to wire wrap them, they've got a little groove for the wire to sort of lock into so it doesn't flap around. These are fabulous. I'm loving those. What an amazing colour. And actually, these would look quite funky and quite cool with those. Do you like that combination? It's amazing, isn't it? Love that. That's part of the manager special that's coming up for you. ZAD P32. They're 10 to 11 millimeters. They are potato pearls with the rings, and this is the most incredible price at just £7.95. Now, another colour that's massive for weddings is purple. You know, tanzanite purples, really, really, really popular for weddings, really in fashion. So if you are going to be doing, you know, little hair combs, tiaras, etc., for bridesmaids, for mother of the bride, these are going to be gorgeous, perhaps with the gold as well. Purple and the gold would be lovely. And of course, like I showed you before, with that metallic coating on the black onyx, you've got a really fabulous look there as well. Okay, we're now going to look at, so $7.95. I have not seen these in I don't know how long. Peach Aventurine. Now these are really fab. Used simply on elastic to make a little stretchy bracelet, but you can see they are now you're going to get 18 of them. And measuring, oh, have we got a measurement there, please, Karen? 10 by 20 millimeters each. So they have all been hand carved with grooves along the front, and then they're flush along the back. And like I said, they're double drilled just there. Okay, so for all of this, 315 carats, they're the fancy barrel shape, they're just £9.95. One person packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Which one's next, sorry, Karen? The garnet rounds. Okay, oh, we've hardly got any of these left in stock. In fact, we've got less than 20. This is Gertlush Garnet. Was that good?
Garnet. Garnet.
Garnet.
Garnet.
Garnet.
Just net. Garnet.
Garnet.
That's it. And you've got to do the face as well. Garnet.
Garnet. Garnet.
Garnet. No, you've got garnet.
Garnet.
That's it.
Garnet. Anyway, this garnet is just £6 and it's £6.95 for garnet, darlings, garnet. 225 carats. There's 12 of those strands left. It's at £6.95. Whap them in your basket. Get yourself a little treat on those. Okay, where to next? Okay, faceted black agate, and actually this would look gorgeous with the pearls as well. Have a look at the purple pearls with that faceted black agate. Ah! Oh, what is it, Bambi?
Oh.
Oh dear. 10mm faceted rounds, 250 carats in that single strand. Now they are your classic staple, aren't they? There's 128 facets on every single one of those. We don't have many of these left in stock now. The reason being is, to be honest, we have big stock quantities of black gemstones around winter and Christmas time, and we just haven't reordered in time for the summer. But still, you know, that little black dress, still you're going to be going to glamorous events, hopefully. If nothing else, you're going to be getting all your jewellery ready for the winter months. I know that sounds a bizarre thing to say, but, you know, we are in March already. And it will be Christmas before you know it. £8.45 on that strand. Again, it's a full 38cm strand, £8.45. Okay, let's have a look now. These are really cool. We talk about these quite a lot. we talk about the fact that the difference between handmade and homemade, and it's usually the attention to detail, and that will be to do with your findings. This is a lovely toggle clasp, and it's really lovely texturized silver. Now these come in a pack of 3. And for 3 of these, you'd be paying less than £15. And it's solid 925 sterling silver. Now, if you are making wedding jewellery, how about if that was forming part of a pendant, you could have a little pearl in there. And how about you use these to make cufflinks for the gents? Really popular way to use toggle clasps. You know, you could maybe with those big pearls. See, pearls, just, you know, the big, have we got any of those pearls left that we did earlier in the show? Karen, these ones. Right. So how about you did a cufflink with a big pearl for the gents, and then for the ladies, you do a framed pearl. So really, for those, you know, you're getting a lot for your money if you think about breaking them up like that. Just a little idea. Might want to do it. Might think that's the worst idea you've ever heard in your life. £9.95. Again, only one post and packaging price all day. You don't pay it on per item. So it works out at £3.32 per toggle clasp. Now I've got a kit here for you as well, another low stock kit. Okay, this is YNG42. Oh, this is lovely. Thank you very much. Cameron's just started singing, hey there, Mr. Blue. I can't actually remember the rest of it. Mr. Blue Sky. Blue sky, How many people's animals are now like dogs barking at the TV screen? Now this is a really fabulous kit where you've got a 90cm strand and 2 38cm strands as well. And of course you've got all of your 925 sterling silver. Now first of all, let's focus in on these amazing sodalite oval donuts. They're measuring 35 by 25mm each. You've then also got the sodalite plain rounds, and they're 6mm. And then this is genuine lapis lazuli. That's a 90cm strand. Nuggets going from 4x2 up to 16x4. Now this is going to be the most incredible price when you've got 50 meters of beading thread, 6 meters of elastic in there as well. 150 meters of the 0.25 monofilament, a large and a small organza gift bag, and all of your 925 sterling silver. 10 head pins, 10 crump beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. This is a gorgeous colour of kit for you to really be able to think about other gemstones you've already got, or other gemstones you're attracted to that you could add to it. £21.95 is for the whole kit. Again, one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Now, I'm going to give a bit of a heads up, Laura, we're going to come over for that wire technique. Okay, so let's go over. Is this the one that I'm doing as well, or is that coming up later? No. Okay.
No, that's
this is, we're going to use the jig, the wire jig. Okay, so if that sounded like gobbledygook and you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, don't worry, it all will be revealed. I've just done that. Splash tea. I'm spilling
Something about this
today.
area, isn't it? You keep spilling things.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to show you how to use the wig jig.
The wig
jig. Yeah.
Have we got an example of a piece of jewellery made using a wig?
No,
jig?
I made those earrings for the last DVD, but I think they went off with you.
There might have been one at the gala dinner. Yeah. So if you saw me at the gala dinner, you'll have seen music, pearls and the wig jig.
Yeah, pearls and quartz, I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically it's this little plastic thing here, and it comes with a selection of little pegs. And
it reminds me of, what's that game that you play with the pegs?
Oh, like Battleship.
Yes. And there's another one as well beginning with S. Anyway, yeah.
I know Battleship.
This is the wig jig.
It's nothing to do with a game. So you've got several different sizes, as you can see here. You've got lots of these little ones that are this sort of size, and I've already set a couple up here. And you've got the bigger ones, slightly bigger ones, and some slightly thicker ones. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you one of the actual designs that come with it, because this actual instruction sheet comes with it.
Oh, okay.
So what happens, comes with this, and it comes with a little pack of wire as well.
Oh, great.
So it comes with a little bit of basics.
Get it. Get it.
So I figured if I show you how to follow this, then there's no, you can get, even if you look at this, you can relate to this.
Okay.
And I know that online there's an actual website that just does hundreds of designs that once you know how to use it, you can sort of look for ideas as well. So it's
okay, so your one that you're going to get from us today, you get the wig jig, you get silver and gold coloured wire, and you get an instruction sheet as well.
So I'm just going to show you how to do a couple out of that, to be honest.
And these are the ready-made.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I would say, whilst you're practicing, use 0.6 wire. But once you get a little bit more confident with it, then go up a bit for the 8.8 wire, because it will give it a bit more strength. Okay. So I'm actually just going to use 0.6, just because it's easier to show, really. Might be better if I use blue, because it'd be a bit brighter, wouldn't it? You'll be able to see it.
Apparently we're just struggling with your mic at the moment. We think the batteries are going on and off, so we will be changing those soon.
Fine.
In fact, Tom's waiting in the wings for an appropriate moment. Okay.
Okay. I'll just talk extra loud.
Just move that.
You can't move it, it's stuck.
Oh, that's stuck on
Shall
there.
I move that?
There we go.
There we
okay.
go. Is that the right place?
I'll just move it. There, fine. Perfect camera shot, perfect.
You can't see it very clearly on there because these are grey, but I'll just tilt it slightly up so you can see. I've already placed a couple, but you can't.
These little pegs.
They're little pegs. So like I said, I've just followed the instructions just for this flower one here. It's on the sheet, you can't see that. So I've placed it in the places, you've got lots of lovely little holes in here, so I've just placed the pegs in here, all the same size. And what I'm going to do is you don't need this much wire, I've just cut off a long length, to be honest. And all
you get wire with it anyway, don't you?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just create a little loop just here.
I want to know how much this is.
It's not a lot.
Could you get wire as well?
Yeah, and it's just, so there's just a little loop like that, and I'm going to anchor it here. So I'm going to be going by the instructions that you can't see, but you'll see them and it'll make sense. So I'm just going to go on the one it tells me to go on. I'm just going to hook like that on there, so it's on there. Now I'm going to just pull it over.
Are you pulling it quite tight?
Yeah, not too tight because you don't want to pull the pegs out. They are in quite secure, but they will pop out.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just holding it like that, and I'm just going to, using my fingers, so I'm just going to bring it round. So I'm just pulling it nice and tight, so it's wrapping like that, so you can see I've just done another wrap. And I'm just going to, you can just straighten it a little bit. So just pull it, keep a bit of tension on it. So I'm just going around again like this. So you can see. Okay. And then I've just got one more to go to. That's just this one here. Sorry if my hands are a little bit in the way, but you can see there I've just done that. I pull it slightly like that, you can see. And then that's it. I'm just going to bring it across like that, and I'm just going to snip it like that. And then I'm just going to sort of, you can see I've lost a peg there, but it's easy enough. If you lose a peg, you can just pop it back in, and it doesn't matter, you can just pop it back in its place. And then just wiggle it off. You can take it, if you only want to do one, you can just take the pegs out and it will all come off.
Oh, I want to know how much it is.
And so I'll just take the pegs out. You can pop them back in, and then you can...
That's fab, because how many times do we, when we're using wire as well, we say, try and make it look like the other one. If you're doing hair
and it'll make it nice and consistent. Yeah. And you can see there, so I've just made, that's just what that is. And if I show you against that, that's the design that it... Can you see that? that's the design it tells you to make, and that's what I've made, just following that instructions. So it's really quick and easy.
So you get the instructions, you're going to get some silver colour and some gold colour wire as well, and that's this wire that you get in there. So you get the jig, you get lots and lots and lots of pegs, you get the big round ones as well.
I'll just show you very quickly.
We're going to see the big round one in action right now. Oh, that shows up really well on screen actually. Yeah, you can see that one. I'm just going to show you how, because I love making this style of earrings. I'm just going to, let's come into show. Because the wires curve in this direction, this is thicker wire, this is 1 mil, but I would go for 0.8. I'm going to make an earring wire. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do mention it on the other DVD, but it's very quick and easy. I'm just going to create a little loop like this. I'm going with the bend of the wire, so I want it to keep the flow of the wire. And then you simply pop it around and you just pull it nice and tight. So it's a bit, my hands are in the way a little bit, but I've just pulled it nice and tight around it. Really tight, it doesn't matter, pull it right in because you can shape it after. And you've got a nice hook, like a nice big round shape there. Can you see that there?
Yeah.
And then, if I want to make that into a wire, I mean, you can make loads of stuff out of that. You can make earring hooks and frames. You can do another loop there, and you can have like a bead hanging off of it. There's loads you can do. And then just snip it slightly. Just using my wires. Just kink it slightly, and you've got a nice big sort of earring hook there that you could add a nice drop on, file the end, and you've got nice consistent earring hooks.
Fab.
There's loads you can do. There's just loads. Just have a little play, place them in some place, but just do a little loop and then just follow it around.
Fab. Fab. Well, so just to reiterate, if you want lots of instructions to go with it as well, there's lots of different websites. You can just.
This is called a wig jig, and there is an actual wig jig site, and it's got patterns on there for wig jigs.
Let's bring the price in for this because this will be invaluable.
Yeah.
$5.95. You buy it once, you're going to have to replenish your wire, but that's it.
Yeah, and it's brilliant, and it will make nice consistent pieces. If you want to make consistent findings, then you can just keep making the same and they'll be nice and consistent. And once you practice with a thinner wire, once you've gotten used to that, then you can go to the slightly thicker wire like 0.8, which will hold its shape a little bit more.
I know we've spoken about this before, but you think 0.6 is a good place to...
Yeah, it's nice and flexible. And
you can do pretty much everything with it.
Yeah, it's a good practice. But as you can see from that, it's quite flimsy, but if you had a slightly thicker wire again, it would hold it. But then you give a little hammer with that and you'd be fine as well.
Cool, great.
Is that okay?
Brilliant. I believe it's going to come to you with
it looks like 0.6 to be honest.
Yes, 0.6 wire in there, a silver colour and a gold colour. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant value for money. $5.95, so it isn't going to break the bank.
No.
And if you want, I mean,
you've got all these sizes,
so you can be doing them at exactly the same time, so side by side. And don't forget, of course, Laura's also got her DVDs here as well. So it's the Wirework DVDs. Wirework Gizmo DVDs is the fabulous Rachel Norris's using the Gizmo little machine, and Wirework DVDs, the ones that Laura does without
any little machine.
So, and the two of them together complement each other beautifully. Did we use the jig?
We did in the second one, because that's what I used to make the earrings with.
So the jig is used on the second Wirework DVD. So that's edition 2, Wirework edition 2. Wirework has got the Lucy cuff on it. If you remember the Lucy cuff, as it's now known. Very, very excited. Some people have, you know, all sorts of things named after them, having a piece of jewellery, a bracelet, which is fabulous. And on the second one, we've used, the jig on there as well.
Yep.
The Wirework DVDs are amazing, and my recommendation would be to get the Wirework Gizmo and the Wirework because they do.
And you can and you can use the two of them together.
Do you know what? I think we should have you and Rachel.
Do you know,
on the show
I was thinking
together.
that you can have us both and see what happens.
But not even opposite. I think side by side and combine it.
I know, we'd poke each other's eyes out. You imagine the amount of wire the pair of us would have. We'd need to be opposite.
They wouldn't poke each other's eyes out because they're not nice.
Spite,
they're
not
both
spite.
lovely. But yeah. Do stay on the phone line for the jig at £5.95. Right, we'll leave you to carry on with your challenge. We'll scoot over here, and we are right. This This has really excited me, and where's my hub magazine? I need a hub. I need a hub. I didn't realise I was in the Hub magazine until I looked at it this morning. Now this is the new magazine that we've got here at Jewellery Maker, so thank you very much, Kimberly. If you are used to receiving a magazine called The Scoop, that's for the whole of the Coloured Wax company, so one has been made specifically for you, our fabulous Jewellery Maker viewers, and it's called the JM Hub. Okay. In the JM Hub, if you go to page 6, I love these. I'm going to become obsessed. I can tell it's going to be my new thing. See these bracelets? They are made using rubber tubing. So we've got lots of different colours, we've got lots of different thicknesses. They go from £1.95 for a 0.25mm. And then we've got the 0.6. I'm going to bring to you now a 0.8. Okay. Now there's other components that you can use with it as well. I love it. I got really excited when I came in though because I thought it was sweets. They're not edible. Okay. We'll do a little bit of skipping. We'll do like a little hair bow. Thank you. Apparently that's a good look. They're really fab. Now, if you think about the average bracelet size, how many of these are you going to be able to do? They're really, really, really funky. So this particular one is a 8.5 mil. Just bear with me a second. Yeah. This is actually, it's a 8.5mm diameter. And then you've got the hole through the centre as well. Okay, you've got a metre of this. I love it in this candy cane pink. It's going to come in a metre, so we do have other colours. Now they range in price from £1.95 up to this one, which is just, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? £7.95. Now, where's my other little component that I was shown earlier, that what you do with these, how you use it? Is that it there? Yeah, this is it. Okay, we've then got other components that you get to go with them. So you cut it according to size. I mean, you could even do these as necklaces as well. And the idea being, you can get these fabulous pendant parts and they go on like that. You can then do a fabulous tassel from. To actually join it together, we've got these. Okay. Now those don't actually, that doesn't need to be glued in or anything, it's just done by pressure, and once it's in there, it's really, 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 really tough. If you go to town, you can remove it. So really, I think you might only need one of these if you're getting them for yourself, and it's just interchangeable then, isn't it? But obviously if you're going to be selling them, you'd need a few of those. And with the bail, you'd just have lots of different colourways available. So I think that's really fab, and I think that's a really nice idea. You could actually sell these as sets, okay? So that's £4.95 for the stopper. And for this pendant part, that's £9.95 for 5. Now, this is what I would do. I was thinking about this before. So we've got this in pink, brown, green and electric blue. I'd get all the colours. You get 5 of these in a pack. So say you use 4 of those and you get 1 stopper. Okay, so get all the colours of this. So we've got 4 colours of this thickness. This pack and a stopper. And why don't you sell, if you sell your jewellery, why don't you make up these corresponding to the colour of the rubber, or you do a selection of little charms to go on, and you could make them interchangeable because you'd only need to put one of those in the pack because that's interchangeable. Did that just make sense? So get one of these stoppers, unless of course you want to wear more than one. But if you're going to sell them as craft fairs, interchangeable bracelets, you just sell all the different colours, sell one of the stoppers and the pendants to match. I think that would be fab. So good luck. The details, oh, there we go. So that's a metre length on that one. You get 5 of these pendants and one, you get 5 of those pendants in a pack and you get one of the stoppers as well. So go for it, go for it, go for it. £7.95 just for the rubber part, and the other details are down on the bottom of your screen. Now, I just want to reiterate that the competition, the text lines aren't yet officially open. If you've already started sending in your answers, I'm afraid they will not be read. It's the first one that's read after we announce that the text lines are open. So just to reiterate, the question was, for which wedding anniversary do we celebrate with the Spinel gemstone? And now I'm going to give you a bit of a head up. There's actually 2 anniversaries and we'll accept either. Are you ready? It's not yet. All right, coming up for you now though. What should we go to? Do the manager special. Let's do it. Now these are incredibly spectacular quality. They have got an amazing finesse to begin with, and then they've actually had this treatment applied as well. So first of all, this is a 3-strand pack, and it starts with the black onyx faceted rounds. Full 38 centimetre strand. Incredibly lustrous and beautifully sparkly. Genuine black onyx. Now, here is the wow factor. First of all, both of these again are 38 centimetre strands. They're lovely. Wow, look at these. It's been coated with this rainbow metallic technique and then heated to an incredibly high temperature. So it's not like a coating. You know when you get some plastic beads and they've been coated and you can pick it off, like, you know, when you pick off nail varnish and it just sort of pings off. I promise you, you're talking in a completely different league of a coating technique here, and then really impregnated into the gemstone through a heat treatment that's done after. Now you've got these little pear drops, and the size of these, please, Karen? 10 by 14 millimeters on these, and then these amazing faceted ovals are 15 by 20 millimeters each. And then you've got 6 millimeters on the black onyx. Now there's already people calling in. You can do. You can start dialing already, and you can start allocating to your baskets because the code is DQGP25. 410 carats in this 3-strand pack. They're brand new today. This is a manager's special, so they're on special offer. I can't guarantee that after today the price will remain the same. It's a manager's discretion. Good luck. They have got a wow factor to them. There's 410 carats in this 3-strand pack. They are fabulous, fabulous, fabulous quality. Free phone number on 0800 644 655. Brand new in today, and they're just £19.95. 0800 644 655. Free phone number for you. Go for it. Lots and lots and lots of you allocating these 2 baskets, working out under £10 a strand. Amazing. It's also working out under £7 a strand. That is fantastic, and with that technique applied as well, and it's all genuine black onyx. They are amazing. Look at the different colours that you've got there. That metallic sheen of the golden hues, the bronze hues, the purples, the blues, the greens, all shining through. They look mesmerising. And think about the different coloured wires you could put with them. Oh, 0800 644 655. DQGP25. Fantastic value for money, and again, only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases over the whole day today. So, we asked earlier about which gemstone signified... Oh, hang on, no, I nearly gave the game away then. Spinel is the gemstone used in the celebration of 2 wedding anniversaries. We're only looking for one answer, and you can text in. Now, 60777, the first person with the correct answer is... Oh, we've got a lot of incorrect answers in. Pardon? Tonya? Tonya, congratulations to you! 22nd, and just so you know as well, it's also the 65th wedding anniversary. Tonya, you are going to be receiving, well done hun, you are going to be receiving this fantastic bead box that is packed full of gemstones. That will be on its way to you very soon. Thank you so much. Now we're going to go to a short break. We've still got, of course, our third brand new kit of today's show. We still need to do the Wall of Fame winner and read out the rest of the entries that are featured in today's show. See you in a tick.
Add to your collection with our macrame and knotting DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designers Laura Liggy and Debbie Bulford as they take you through how to create half-hitch knots, square knots and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
This kit is stunning. It's mesmerisingly beautiful. We've got the most gorgeous designs to show you that Laura's provided for us in today's show to show you how to use this kit. Remember, you can put other gemstones with it when you get it home. You can do whatever you want to it when you get it home. Laura's simply just added a little, because she's Laura Binding, that's what she does, and she's fabulous at it. So this is called Unique Chic. I'm going to start off with the first strand, and this is the bronzite. A beautiful gemstone of depth of richness of colour with this lovely metallic quality to it at the same time, and there's 6mm rounds. There's 120 carats in that strand. Then we move on to where the excitement starts. It doesn't finish here, but it starts here with these 10mm rounds. Now I know for a fact this kit is going to fly out. There's something really beautifully elegant about these, and I don't know what just sprung, quail egg just sprung to mind when I saw these then. It's sort of quail egg. And then thinking Easter's coming up, maybe there's some scope there for your designs. With this delicate pink, and there's lilacs, and there's mulberries, and then there's a pale hue of blue in there as well as these beigey tones, really stunning. Now, I'm gonna go back to the main strand in just a moment because it has got such a wow factor. There's 50 metres of beading thread, there's 6 metres clear elastic, there's 150 metres of the monofilament. There's a large and a small organza gift bag. And our small organza gift bag, that's where all of your 925 sterling silver is. That's 10 headpins, 10 crumpies, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. Don't forget, if you're brand new, you will be receiving a free DVD and a booklet with your first order. And if you are brand new, we're here to help you 24 hours a day. It's not just like you've got a kit and get on with it. We've got help 24 hours a day. The show's on 24 hours a day on loop. If you're watching online, if you're watching on Sky, you've got access to all the tutorials on the website. You've got your tutorial DVDs you can be buying to make the most of your kits and the gemstones that you buy. Are you ready for a wow factor? I'd start dialing now if I was you. Oh my goodness, they're amazing. They are stunning. They are mahoosive. They are very mahoosive. These are 20 millimeters in their diameter. They're stunning. There's 1,110 carats in that strand. I'm going to hold those up to my neckline for you, actually. They are just beautiful. And you would just need a few of these in a design. You're going to see some great design inspirations, some great design ideas with Laura in just a moment. You've got big look on there. 1,110 carats, 240 carats of the smaller jasper plain rounds as 10 millimeters as well, and 6 millimeter round plain bronzite. Then you've got all of your 925 sterling silver. The faux lines are getting stacked for this kit. There's 150 meters of the 0.25 millimeter monofilament. There's 50 meters of silver colored beading thread. There's 6 meters of the clear elastic. There's a large and a small organza gift bag. So you've got all of that as well. You've got everything that you need here. It's brand new in, and it's not going to be anywhere near the price you'd expect. This isn't just any jasper. You've got the most stunning hues, a backdrop of that beautiful smoky greys, the delicate pinks in there as well, fawny tones. ERGP63 free DVD and booklet with your first purchase. $27.95 on this kit. It is flying faster than hotcakes, and they go fast. We're going to see some designs now, and if you haven't yet made a purchase, make sure you're getting this, and if you have made a purchase, make sure you're adding this onto your order to take advantage of one post and packaging price. This is just flying out. It is just a beautiful kit. Someone's just bought 5 of these. Now make sure you are logged in if you're shopping on the website. You don't want to lose anything. You need to be checking out your baskets within an hour. So £27.95 on that kit. It is scrummy. Right, let's see. You are going to be blown away. Just gorgeous swirls of the pinks. You've just made tons.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm fabulous. Yeah. It's just beautiful jewellery. Have a look at this. So the only thing that Laura's introduced to the kits is wire. Have a look at this one first of all. Oh my word. You see, I'm thinking strapless maxi dress with that.
Yeah.
Bit gorgeous.
You want something where it can you can show it off.
Oh, it's just so scrummy.
I had to put the coiling on because I felt if it was just beading wire, it needed the balance because it's so weighty.
Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt this, but can I just say the competition is now over regarding the spinel, so please stop your text messages coming in. Tonya was the winner on that. I'm sorry, it's now closed. Okay, moving on then to these earrings. These are gorgeous. I mean, just 2 of them. There's tons
They were the
of
2
jewellery
darker
here.
ones. If you look, there was only a couple and they were the darker ones. They are a bit weighty, I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't wear them to the office, but I have tried them and I could wear them out on a night. When you first put them in, you think, oh yeah, they're a bit heavy, but then you forget that they're in.
Yeah, I love them. This stand's interesting. Now, let's have a look at this ring. This is gorgeous. This really makes me think of Easter.
Yeah.
It's like a little Easter nest, isn't it? Gorgeous. Another pair of earrings here. This bracelet is just, oh my word, look at that. Oh.
There is actually a bit of a story with that one. The Viking weave is a double Viking weave, so it's purple and silver, and it's something that I did ages ago, and I just didn't allow myself enough wire, so I had this little tiny section that I'd made like this. It was just sat there, and then I saw all of that kit, and I just thought, oh, I'm going to add it into the kit.
And it's perfect.
So I actually used that. You know, it goes to show mistakes can be used in projects.
Absolutely. just hold on to everything.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, this is the one I was talking about at the start of the show. That is just so stunning. Look at that gemstone in there, and then the detailing of the wirework. Get the wirework DVDs, edition 1 and edition 2. And then there's actually a story behind this necklace as well, isn't there? Have a look at this necklace. I'll pass that over to you.
It's a little bit hanging now, to be honest. But if my mum's watching, which she should be with my kids, she'll recognise this. This is a necklace that she had when she was young. So she had this in red and in black, and I always loved them. So when I got a bit older, she gave them to me. Obviously, they're a bit hanging now. And as soon as I saw those beads, I wanted to recreate that look.
And there
so
it
that's
is.
why I went. So I went from, I like the chunky beads with the sort of smallness there. So that's why I went with that.
And that is stunning. Now, just to let you know, over half the stock has gone on this kit. This is flying out. It's a really amazing look. All of these are going to be photographed and put onto the website for you to see the designs in detail a little later as well, so you can always come back to it. And when you get your kit home, all you do is pop in the code ERGP63 and you'll be able to see these designs to copy them. So what technique are we going to learn?
Well, I'm going to show how to do the bird's nest ring.
Now, I was going to do the ring alongside Laura as well, but unfortunately we are so stuck for time. No.
Oh, that's rubbish.
I know. Next time.
Next time.
Next time. I'll
Okay.
just take that one.
Fine. Okay. On that one, I actually used 2 different widths of wire. So I used a 1mm for the actual shank, and then I used a 0.6 for the nest. But I'm going to actually just make the whole thing out of 1 wire.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to use 0.6. I need some beads.
You need some beads? I'll get you some beads. I can get you beads.
So you need quite a long piece because there's lots of wrapping done on this one. So you do need quite a long piece of wire.
Can I borrow those from you?
You can.
Thank you.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll start off. So what I'm going to do to start off with is actually make the shank. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to start off making the bead bit, the nest bit. So I just need 3 of the beads. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is pop 1. So I have got quite a long length of wire. You can always add 1, 2, 3. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just bring, this is obviously a common technique used with beading wire. So I'm just going to bring it through one of the beads and bring them round. Oh, a bit gentle on that. And then just fiddle with it a little bit, and then that's just going to be like the base of your, it's not going to be perfect because I'm rushing a little bit, but you can get the idea. Just a bit of a squidge. So you've got 3 beads like that. Okay, and then to make the nest part, you simply go around. So you're just going to keep holding, you have to hold it close, and you're just going to keep going around a couple of times, if you can see that. Just going around. You will need more wire than this. So you go around, around. So you've got a couple of bits, and then just bring the wire through a part of the ring and under. It's going to look messy at the moment, and then bring another piece, and then bring it through the other side. So if you see there, I've just brought it through the other side. So I'm just securing it a little bit. So you see that I've just secured it a little bit. It's even now it's starting to look a little bit like it, and by going underneath you give it a bit of strength underneath as well. So just go one more time on the other side. Okay, so there you've got a basis, and then once you've done that, just keep wrapping. So I'm just going around the edge of the bead and wrapping and wrapping. And these make nice little necklaces. You can make a little pendant, you can make little earrings out of them. Again, wrap. And then when you want to secure it a little bit, you can see there, I've just gone over it again. I'm just securing it, see? And then bringing it back under. Try and keep your joins at the same place. So if you look on that ring there, I've only done my securing in the same 3 points. I've not secured all over the place. I've just kind of secured in the same 3 points. So, go like that. You can make these as full or as sort of wiry as you want. Obviously only bring the wire underneath the actual pendant. So underneath you're securing it a little bit. You're just holding it in a bit. And then back again like that. I won't do it anymore, but you can keep going for as much as you want. And then on that one I made a separate shank, and you can just wrap it to that, or you can bring the 2 wires together underneath and then just wrap it around. What I would probably do is just give them a little twist. Just there, just give them a twist to bring them to the same point, like that, so they're in the middle. Pop them on here, whatever your ring size is, go up a size or 2. And just wrap it around a couple of times. And then what I'm going to do, just to give it extra strength, if you can see that, so I'm just going to wrap it around like that, around the base. Just bring that one round. Wrap that around the base, so you're just securing it to the shank. And you've got 1 wire one side and 1 the other, and you finish off like you do any other ring. You just pop it under like that.
I got really sucked into that then.
Really, you know, only a couple that side.
And then the same on
the other side. Give a little snip, same on the other side.
Brilliant.
And in 2 seconds you've made a nice little, I mean, obviously yours would be a little bit neater than that, but you get the point, and then when you've got it on, you've got a nice little
funky ring. Brilliant. And let's just have a look at that again in this kit. The kit is stunning, and it's now really limited stock. Beautiful colours. I think these are really wearable colours as well for the summer. I'm just going to take a couple of those.
I think they would just go with everything.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm going to scoot over here. We're going to have another quick look at the kit. Now, it's the big wow factor of those amazing jasper that you're seeing there, that are 2 centimetres in their diameter, and then the 1 centimetre, the smaller ones there, as well as that beautiful bronzite. 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of elastic, and a large and small organza gift bag, 150 metres of the monofilament, and solid 925 sterling silver as well, 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bold ring clasps and jump rings. So, are you ready for our final entries for this week's Wall of Fame and to find out who's won this week? Let's go. Okay, we're going to read out now the final 8 entries that have been seen behind us. Even if yours hasn't been seen on the Wall of Fame, you still may have been entered, because we can only choose 16 to select every day to show. We're just going to be reading out names and numbers to be able to get through all of these for you. So, would you like to go first?
Okay, 479, and this is really lovely. And it's just a little wire ring, I think. Yeah, from Kathy and Leeds. It's lovely.
Really fab. This one is from Denise in Dorset. Really fab collection set there. Good luck. You are 475.
Okay, this is 480, and it's a lovely pair of earrings. And this is from Jill Richardson.
Hiya, Jill. And this one is 476, and it comes from Jeanette. Hiya, Jeanette. That's really pretty. Well done, hun.
This is from Leah, and this is a lovely Rachel Hart by the look of it. And this is number 481.
Lovely design, really fab. Great use of wire work coming in.
Yeah.
477, and this one is from Emma in Maidstone. Really lovely rose quartz. Fab.
Okay, and this is from Miriam from Aycliffe, very sure, and it's 482.
Oh, I like that use of shapes.
Yeah,
that's really funky,
very funky.
quite cleverly. And then, oh my word, look at this,
Beautiful.
478. This is from Kate in Kent. Wow, I wonder if that's for a commission. That's really well done. Well, yeah, beautiful. Well done, Hunt. 478. Okay, so that's now all of the Wall of Fame entries read out from today. We've also had a text in, and this is from Tonya, who won our second bead box in today's show. So let's have a look at this. Yay, thank you so much. First thing I've ever won. So excited. Lovely to have you back, Lucy. Thank you, Tonya. Love the show and watch it most days with my little son who laughs at me singing him songs about different gemstones. I'm glad you do the same. Big hugs to the whole JM team and Facebook family from Tonya. Tonya, congratulations to you. So, are we going to do the winner now? Okay, I've got the hat here. Now, when you send your entries in, they all have a number attached onto them for to find out. I can't talk. They're all attached a number, and if your number is drawn out, first of all, we're going to do the should be here. The runner-up. I can't. I'm sorry. The person whose number we call out now and choose out of the hat will have £50 credited to their account.
Is it me? I've got to do it.
Let's do it. No pressure.
I'm not looking.
The whole team. So this is for the runner-up. £50 credited to their account will be
336.
336. I believe we have the entry. Bridget, congratulations. 336 on Friday. Yours was seen. We're going to show the image in just a moment. 336. You've got £50 credited to your account. Congratulations, Bridget. That's Ed in the studio. And now, no pressure, but this is £100.
I reckon you ought to do it.
No.
Go on, I'll shake.
No.
Go on. I'll shake.
Pressure. Okay. Oh. 446.
Oh, that's spooky.
Oh yeah, that was 336 and that's 446. That is spooky. Marion, congratulations to you. Yours hasn't been printed, but you are 446 and you have definitely won £100 credit to your account. Congratulations. 336 is the runner-up. I've got it here,
gorgeous.
and this is from Bridget. Congratulations to you. And it says this is made with the beautiful druzy and the clear quartz. Congratulations, hun. That is beautiful. So we've just got before the end of the show, including seeing how Laura's got on with her challenge today for the Chosen by You, Chosen by Karen. We'll see you for that on the other side of this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
This bead box features 6 strands of pearls, a mixture of white, aqua and cashmere blue colours, all for just $19.95. These genuine pearls would be perfect for a winter wedding. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code LOMG11. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
So I've got another perfect pick. These are just absolutely gorgeous, and it's a 3-strand pack of pearls that I showed to you earlier on in the show that's just proven to go with absolutely everything. They're beautiful. Silver, lilac, and then this beautiful, it's like a bluey tealy colour. Now I've got to warn you, they're a really low price, but it's low stock. They're 7 to 8 millimeters each, and they are potato pearls. What they call it, Chloe? Potato. BWMG99 is the code on these. We are going to go stupidly low on the price. Don't forget, of course, one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day, and you've got the late show with Jenny later on as well. Now, how would you fancy one of these strands for about £9? So that'd be a good price. How about 2 strands for £9? I think you probably know where we're going with this. I'd start dialing if I was you. It's a free phone number, 0800 644 655. How about then all 3 strands for under £9? So looking at £8.95, and they are going to go with so many things, not just featured in today's show. If you've got the final kit, I do think these 2 strands would look absolutely beautiful with it. £8.95, one post and packaging price all day. 0800 644 655 BWMG99. They are stunning, £8.95. For all 3, 38 centimetres each strand, genuine pearls. Gorgeous, they are gorgeous. There's a lot of you there on the phone lines. Good luck to you, because we haven't got a huge amount of stock of those left. And then a little sneaky treat extra just brought in. Let's have a look at these. This is quite a mesmerising cacophony of colour. They are amazing, and they're brand new in today. They've not been seen before. This is golden obsidian, so we've seen golden obsidian before, but not in this shape and size. They're faceted rice beads measuring 12 by 8 millimeters each. Just look at that golden hue. Now, couldn't you just use those with the golden wire and perhaps attach those onto the hair combs? Remember, those hair combs are only £2.50 for 5 of them. I actually think that would look lovely matched up with some pyrite as well. What do you think?
Pyrite, you have to bring out the goldenness of it, yeah. And hematite as well would be little hematite to give a little bit of a glisten.
We've had some pyrite and we've had some hematite featured within the, well, we certainly have pyrite within the kit today, and the hematite in a 3-strand pack. So there's 100 carats in that stunning strand. They really are, they're elegant, they're lustrous, and they're golden without being too in-your-face gold, if that makes sense. So the code is CTK. One, two, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Microphone back in the land of the living. Okay, these are brand new in today. Just before the end of the show, the batteries decided to go on my microphone. How rude. Beautiful sparkly golden hues in there with the jet black backdrop in there. They're 12 by 8 millimeters each. You've got a full 38 centimeter strand. They're beautifully lustrous. They're brand new in today. Our final brand new product of today, and they're just £11.95. Really, really, really beautiful. It's very elegant, isn't it? I actually think they could work quite nicely with that metallic black onyx that we have for the manager's special. 0800 644 655, free phone number, and of course you can buy it online on jewellerymaker.com. In fact, I'll just show you that manager's special again. A huge amount of black onyx in there. It's quite a spectacular combination of sparkle, isn't it? Beautiful. Details at the bottom of the screen. Right, we're going to go over now. Oh. I didn't break it, but I have just pushed the top of the desk off, nearly destroying the studio like you do. Okay, let's have a reminder then. We started at the start of the show with the challenge. It was a chosen by you, sent in by Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. We've given Laura a challenge today, but bearing in mind she's also been doing lots of other things, as in the live television show. She's just said she hasn't made as much as she would like to have done. So you're actually going to take some components home. So, Karen, there'll be a little bit of a delay in getting your chosen by you to you, if that's okay. If you'd rather have it urgently and you want it, just let us know today and we'll just get it all sent out to you. But Laura would like to do even more for you.
It just seems a shame to have all of the stuff and not be able to sort of put it to its full sort of potential.
You're lucky, aren't you, Karen? You're lucky. Would you like to talk us through?
Okay, well...
I'll save that to
last. Okay, that'll be the last then. Okay, so I've just made a cute little pair of earrings. What I've done is used the coils on that, as we were saying about the little coils from the briolets.
Okay, that actually come on the strand.
Yeah, and so I've done the briolets in 2 different ways, so you can see 2 different ways of how they're done. But I felt that was quite sweet because it almost gave a cone effect. So I thought if you were a bride, they would be very nice and simple and just hang. And just have that little drop as well.
Beautiful, really beautiful.
And then but the first pair I did was that pair of earrings. And I've just wrapped the briolet a little bit at the top. So it just gives it, so that's a little bit of a mix of like all of them. That's just a little cluster bracelet with all of that same set together, just to show how they all work so lovely together.
And they do, and that's actually at the bottom of your screen, the details for that now.
And I just put the briolets at the front just to give that little bit of sparkle so that it just catches the light. And a necklace that's just got a bit of, I thought that would be, I would wear that as a bride because it's got all of the colours, but it's silver, so if you've got silver and as your colour, you can pick up all of the colours around it.
That mystic quartz in there as well.
Yeah, and I just added a little briolet just in case, because it's quite a heavy necklace, you might want them, it would match the little drop earrings.
Beautiful. And then, right, we've only got a couple of minutes, but the piece de resistance that's been a time consumer today, Karen, be prepared to be wowed. Feast!
Is the flower comb. And so that's just, obviously I've made the wire flower and then I've just attached it to the comb and I've just added a little bit of detail with the quartz and the mystic quartz to the side. So that is...
And those are the quartz bicones and the mystic quartz in there. That raspberry of the pink looks gorgeous with the pink wire.
So I've used a nice soft pink wire. There's a few little springs in there as well. And like I said, as a bridesmaid, this is lovely, or as a bride, because my friend who got married, she had soft pink in her dress, really subtle. So with her tiara, I had to put a very soft splattering of rose quartz in, just to be the pink. So something like that, if you want to be a bit of a more modern bride and have that in like a French pleat or something. So it just gives that extra detail.
That is stunning, and I just love the wire detailing in there.
It's quite heavy as well.
Now, don't forget, of course, that you've got the pearl box on your screen there. It's only $14.95, which is incredible value for money for all 6 strands of pearls. And that mystic white quartz, that is beautiful at £8.95. If you want to see the full details of everything that we've been given to, that we had given, there we go again, given to Laura to use, try and catch the beginning of the show as it goes on repeat. So thank you so much for today.
Thank you.
Laura, it's been amazing as always. Thank you to all the crew, and thank you hugely to all of you for all of your lovely kind words and your text messages. Now, in tomorrow's show, be warned, there's more competitions. Oh yes. And it's a Mother's Day theme tomorrow with the competition, so get ready to be get buying for all those mums out there that need a bit of a treat. Now, don't forget, as we've been talking about throughout the show today, if you are brand new, you're going to get your free DVD and your booklet. So for all of you thinking about perhaps getting treats for people starting off with jewellery making, perhaps as a Mother's Day gift, they'll also be able to get a free DVD and booklet. Have a good rummage through the website today and get for the late show that's on live at 5 till 9 with Jenny tonight. One post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day across the whole of the Coloured Rocks company, so Gems TV and Gems TV Extra as well. So there's been loads of goodies in today's show. We've got stock left of all the kits there, so if you've been tempted by some of them, go ahead and treat yourself. So Once again, thank you to all of you. We will see you bright and early for the morning and repeated show. What do we call this now? This show at 9 tomorrow. And later on today, of course, join Jenny for the late show. Thank you very much, and we'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck!